everybody. Welcome. Really no announcements before we begin, because there's really nothing happening. I'm going to start updating the podcast again, because, whatever. I need something to do in my free time when I'm bored. But I had to wrangle some stuff because someone hacked the podcast. Anyways, that was fun. Yeah, it was exciting. Didn't change any of the audio episodes, just tried changing the payout information, but I can't get payout anyway.
Oh.
Because Anchor, you can't get paid for Anchor in Canada. Anything else? Anyone got anything for them? Kate,
Codex
Sam?
Legendarium this Sunday. We're at a party, and Yuliana is sitting at the private table with the host, who is the guy that they're all there to kill.
That I'm there to kill.
Well, yeah, they're all there to. Well, yeah, they're all there to kill because you're there to kill.
Yes.
So that's very fun. Shenanigans. Found out a lot of stuff. That party became a lot more dangerous very quickly.
No spoilers if you're watching or listening.
Yeah.
Kate, you got anything?
Yes. Get your orders in for Etsy shops early, because orders are picking up for the holiday season. Get it in early and you're more likely to get it in time for the holiday season, so do it now. Check it out at etsy.com/shop/KateCraftStudio US. Link is in the comments. Get in the comments!
And the Twitch chat.
And the Twitch chat.
Alright. So, without further ado, you all met Kenna's biological father, a corrupted green planetar, or all planetars are green, a corrupted planetar, and he died. After reversing gravity and doing some fun stuff, Druck never fell victim to the reverse gravity, clinging onto walls and shit. But he was killed, and a lot of conversations were had about life and trauma and all sorts of fun stuff. Kenna went outside to scream at the gods and demand why they weren't doing anything, as gods do. Some gods do. And the corpse of the butler who had ran away and gotten beaten to death by the spirits outside was briefly taken over by this entity who said it was the Weave and told Kenna a bunch of stuff and basically offered Kenna some stuff if Kenna would help them. Sort of a, fun situation. Long story short, the party reconvened outside in the carriage that they arrived in and delved a little bit into Flitz's backstory and Flitz's trauma regarding their upbringing and some certain things. And Flitz went into the bottle, retired in their bottle for a short rest to just sort of be on their own, and spoke with their patron in the bottle. And the patron had promised Flitz a wish once this sort of pact, the initial pact, was dealt with, and Flitz asked to extend the pact, it would seem. And within moments, Flitz exited the bottle, and the entire stagecoach you were sitting in got caught up in a tornado and thrown to the peak of the Frostshard Mountains, to the entrance of a cave system inscribed with wind motifs. And as the carriage landed, I think a wheel broke off and the door flew off in the tornado. But we are going to pick up with the carriage landing in the snow. I did describe the mouth of the cave, so that's where we are. Mouth of the cave, carriage. Here we are. I will
clinging to the wall.
Okay.
So he doesn't fall.
I will re-describe the mouth of the cavern. It's a large maw of a doorway carved into the mountainside. Surrounding the edges of the door are crude carvings of what seem to be depictions of gusts of wind, and a constant strong breeze seems to be emanating from inside the cavern. Just sounds like deafening winds inside the cave. Just, wind sounds.
Okay, but we have to explain a little bit before we do anything else. It's a bit of a revelation while I was in my, my respite, my place, my bottle. I heard the words of someone I haven't heard the words of in a very long time, and they asked me to handle the situation up here. And I think it's connected to what's been happening down below. I agreed. Partly because we were already on the way of doing this. On behalf of us, Kenna, I do apologize. I know that you're the one to typically speak on the behalf of the group. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they sent us up here. And what just happened. I do apologize. I did not know it was going to happen that way. I'm still a little weirded out by what's the conversation we had and what's happening right now. So, yeah, I guess I should let you know that what we will be facing inside is a bunch of potential elemental things. The main thing being what is referred to as a Dao, which is a strong earth elemental variant genie, kind of very powerful, I think. Rukosa is the name.
I thought that all of these abductions had been accompanied by storms.
Yes, the temple of where this imprisoned elemental is a Djin's place, which is the air variant of a genie, and things have been getting weird. As you would say, Quoin, they're getting a little loopy, and the guards or the guardians of this temple have gotten a little upset and has been taking it out on the surrounding folks, which most of those guards are air elementals, I assume, which have been swiping them up through these storms.
Good. So you're saying that Earth Elemental has aligned with Air Elementals, or are Elementals usually get along, or is it?
Typically, no. Usually, I think they stick to their own elements, if you will. I don't know if they've aligned. From my understanding, is that the guardians are a bit in a panic to ensure that this imprisoned earth genie, this Tao, doesn't break free, and I think they're kind of taking it out on the wrong people, but I don't think they can really be reasoned with, from my understanding.
Oh, so you're saying it's not this Earth Elemental that's kidnapping people, but these air ones?
Yes, because of, I think, a misunderstanding on, I don't know, I think the best route that we can do is to maybe kill the least amount of air elementals while on our way to make sure that the earth elemental genie doesn't get out. But that's just my thought.
My crossbow does lightning damage. Does that hurt air elementals?
I'm not sure.
You would know they're resistant to lightning.
Yes, they are resistant to lightning, but they're also resistant to
thunder.
I'm going to thunder as well. Kind of that little boom that my some of my blasts gives. They're going to be resistant to. So I guess, focus your energy on things that are, and your spells and magics on things that aren't thunderous or shocking.
Dax will give Druck back the +1 crossbow.
Ooh.
You might need this more than I.
Actually, they're just resistant, and this other crossbow seems to be doing just fine. But, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Just in case something happens. Now, the Tao I don't know anything about, I'm going to be honest. I don't dabble in the other elements.
I'll let you do a history check, just based on studies
Sure.
at the academy.
Oh yeah, I do have a high history, that's very true.
Yeah.
Nope. I have a 10.
Okay, yeah, you don't recall anything about Tao.
Yeah.
Just, you know what, with a 10, they enjoy enslaving humanoid races.
Okay. I'm going to be honest, not much that I remember. I think both of my studies that I did on the elemental planes and such, I was a little hyper-focused on a certain elemental plane. But I do remember very briefly that Tao enjoy enslavement. So, if you didn't really have a reason for wanting to do this, maybe that could be a reason. If it gets out, it's going to do some major harm.
Well, do we know what kind of people were stolen if they were?
Gnomes, mostly from Hollyshire.
Hmm,
I'm imagining.
not good for labor.
No, great for labor.
Really?
Oh, Hollyshirians, Hallerians, Hollanders. We have a lot of names that we go by.
People from Holland?
Yeah. No, we're great. We build a lot of things. We tinker. We craft. We create. Part of a daily thing for us is to give away gifts daily, and so it kind of gets hard when you don't have access to a lot of merchants elsewhere. You have to kind of do your own thing and create your own thing. So yes, we are fantastic craftsmen. That's not really my thing though. That's kind of why that's not really what I do. I'm really good at making maps. But other than that, no, not really. But no, yeah, it would be kind of ideal. I really hope the air elementals are just snatching them instead of bringing them up and throwing them around or something.
Yes.
Do you have any idea if there might be, like their direct supervisor might be in this cave, or if they're just doing this because they're bored?
Well, I think their big leader is with me.
Your bottle shakes at the mention of it.
Mhm.
So would you be able to go in and tell them to stop as the mouthpiece of your
No.
band? No, all right.
I don't think there's a way to I speak on his behalf without him being here, but they also don't. They're kind of bound at the moment. I'll just let you know, these are not technically unfamiliar runes to me. I saw a small bit. That's where I came across this bottle. I didn't do much further investigations after I discovered it.
I need everyone who doesn't have cold resistance or immunity to make a saving throw. Constitution saving throw right now, please.
Ooh.
Because the blizzard that you all saw from down below is now swirling around the mountain peaks. So yeah, I need everyone who does not have cold resistance or immunity to make a con save.
Don't forget your +1 yells.
Yeah, +1 to everybody. DC is 15.
Do I still have my cold weather?
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, brutal failure for me.
Could I
Brutal, 'cause it-
pulled out my cold weather gear from the bag of holding?
No.
Aw. 10.
10. Your speed is reduced by half for the next hour.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Quoin,
My
what'd you
toesies
get?
are frozies.
I'm sorry.
What'd you get?
7.
Your speed is reduced by half for the next hour.
No, and it's reduced by half, and you have an odd number. So like I have 35.
It would just get rounded to as close as 0 or 5.
All right, cool.
Ricky, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
You're fine. Flitz.
3.
Okay, so Kenna, Quoin, Flitz speed halved for an hour.
Toesies, not rosies.
He's gonna start shivering. He's so used to having that ring, and he's gonna start crunching.
Oh wait,
and
who has the ring of warmth?
I don't think anybody's attuned to it.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
No, it's an extra ring. I mean, I can. Do I know it's a ring of warmth?
Yeah, you were told. You were told.
That's what told you. Yeah, what it was.
I think I'd probably walk up to Quoin and
walk up to yourself. Astral project to yourself. Here, I present a gift.
Someone punched my heart and I flew out. And I was able to give myself a ring back. No, I walk up to Flitz and kind of give him the old.
No, it's all right. Just let's get inside.
Come on.
I'll take it.
No,
it's all right.
What? No.
It's all right. It's all right. I will be fine. We just need to get inside. He'll start crunching with a quickness to the door.
Okay.
Be cool, Kenna.
Alright. Fucking cool.
You're at the peak of a mountain, so yeah, you're pretty high up. High altitude and...
Yeah, oof. It's rough.
Is the wind still strong, or has it died down?
Yeah, it's deafening from inside the cave.
Okay.
So, Flitz, you're walking into the cave?
Yeah, he's at least getting out of like the major snow shit.
So, as you enter the cavern, you're immediately met by a deafening, powerful wind, like you're walking through wind generated by a tornado. All you can make out is a crude pathway of stone that weaves in between a series of stalagmites. Pieces of large rock resembling what were once chairs, tables, and the walls of a building also lie about the room. Like this chamber had once been a gathering place at one point before being reduced into some sort of ruin. Occasionally, a few small rocks and large clusters of dirt are dislodged and thrown through the air. Like maybe fist-sized rocks are just thrown through the air by the wind.
Could Flitz try to? He's going to use telekinesis to grab the biggest stone.
Sure.
And he's going to pull it to where the wind. So is the wind coming? The deafening sound is coming from within.
It's coming from inside the cave, like directly ahead.
He'll try to do the I know you said there's there's one that resembled like a table. He'll try to take the top of the table slab and put it between in a way that they can still walk, but is not.
Sure.
It kind of dampens the sound and the wind.
Okay, so it'll make it so you all can walk without issues in the wind, but the deafening wind are still there. About 60 feet on the opposite end of this entrance cavern, you can make out 2 torches that remain lit in these gale force winds, that are nestled on either side of something set into the wall, resembling a type of shrine. Flitz, you do remember wandering this chamber, but do not recall the wind being like this in here the last time you were here.
I think we can... Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Drug.
Drugga's gonna try walking up to one of the torches that seems to be lit despite the wind and goes in to see if it's hot.
It's hot.
Waves people over.
Flitz,
especially the ones that seem more cold than others.
Flitz, you would recognize the continual flame spell.
Okay. He'll force the table into a nook as he holds it. He's still holding with telekinesis, but he's going to try to reach up and feel some of the warmth, waft it toward him to try to get.
You see something in the nook that you're trying to place a table in, there's something in there looking at you.
Ooh!
But its eye does not follow you when you move about. It's just staring straight ahead, it's just.
And Flitz will scream.
Briefly, it looks like
a
briefly it looks like a stalagmite, just looking ahead. A stalagmite with a big eye and a grinning mouth of teeth, just staring ahead.
He'll shift the table to where it blocks him, closing a door.
Okay, yeah. No, it looks, and then when you do that, and it doesn't make any movements or anything, so you think it's probably dead. You might assume it's dead. That's up to Flitz.
Okay.
But you just block it off with the table.
Sure. I'll try to keep warm.
Yeah, it's continual flames, so...
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame in my hand to have just a second heat source.
Okay. Now that you're out of the cold, that movement reduction isn't going to matter.
Cool.
It's only going to be a thing if you're outside. So you're fine. Those of you who had speed reductions are fine. You can feel yourself warming up. But the shrine that you would approach, that's nestled in between the two torches, is small and covered in intricate carvings of more of those air-like motifs. There's a small opening in the shrine where it appears something once sat. There was also a large crack in the center of the shrine, about 10 feet wide and rises floor to ceiling. And the wind seems to be coming from a corridor that you can see beyond this rupture in the shrine. And the corridor beyond is made of smooth stone walls lined with brass sconces and a domed ceiling with a floor of white and gray mosaic tiles. After about 60 feet, the corridor falls into darkness. Like, darkness, like pitch black.
The shrine that we see, that we're close to, that once housed something, is that familiar to me?
It's very familiar to you.
Okay.
But the corridor beyond is not.
Alright.
Like the crack that goes from floor to ceiling, the seam, basically, it wasn't there before.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Alright, once everybody feels warmed up, Flitz will begin to... Is everyone... Are we good to go? He's gonna re-up telekinesis, because it only lasts 10 minutes, but so I'm just gonna... He's just assume concentration, because he can just do it through the ring. That increases the... No, okay, no. Yeah, he's gonna move the group through into the larger chamber.
Cool. It's 10 feet wide. Everybody can fit without issue. So as you push through the crack in the shrine, you step into a corridor, and it's comfortably warm. The floor is a polished stone in which you're capable of seeing your own reflection. So you look down, and you see your reflection in the mosaic tiles. The sconces that line the walls appear filled with spherical glass orbs covered in a single band made of brass, with more of those wind-like motifs etched into the glass. Almost all of the orbs are shattered and broken beyond repair except for one. A single orb remains intact, nestled in one of the sconces near the entrance you came through. As for the corridor, it stretches ahead about 60 feet before being plunged into absolute darkness.
Alright, Flitz, which way are we going?
Flitz, there's only one way ahead.
Can he look, Druk? Can you help me see what potentially shattered these? If anybody knows, he's gonna try to see what maybe, like, there's a difference in something like smashing glass or glass exploding out, or if it was. He wants to see how they were. Yeah. If anybody wants to help, Druk
has
seems like
definitely shattered things like that before with his crossbow, and he's looking to see if it's directional at all, and he's looking around to see if there's like a velocity to the shattering.
Okay. Since you're investigating a scene, investigation checks.
Could I add guidance to Flitz?
You might want to add it to
As
Druk.
he's asking for help. Okay, I'm gonna guidance Druk.
Okay.
Thank you.
The DC is like a 9. Just a heads up. So.
Oh.
No, that's not happening here.
Okay, Flitz came through with I rolled a 7, so +4, so 11.
Okay, Druk, what'd you get?
2.
2?
What about with guidance?
Oh yeah, a little
The
out of
DC's
D4
9.
Yeah. Poor
2.
thing.
4.
Got the
Okay.
4.
Flitz, it looks like these were smashed just by force and not from a range, like somebody was walking along and just smashed them.
Okay.
And apparently missed one.
They were just, it looks like they were just smashed haphazardly. Alright, let's...
Wait, it's not for any reason.
I mean, I'm sure there is a reason why they would... Defilement, maybe.
Drop checks the other one. The one that's not broken.
Yeah, it's just a spherical glass orb with a single band of brass around it, and those same like wind-like gusts, like pictures etched into the glass.
But it's an orb?
Yeah, a glass ball with a single band of brass around it.
Can it be picked up?
Yeah, it's pretty light. It's about a pound, or yeah, it's a pound. So you pick it up, it's like, oh, that's more weight than I expected.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you just explained what he did. Okay, that's perfect.
Oh, be careful. I don't know. Be careful.
Am I cursed? Is this magic's?
Could be.
You can do the magic's seeing. What is this?
I mean, I can't do what Ben did. I mean, it looks magical, but I can't tell you what it does.
Maybe just here.
I don't think I'm cursed, so
He'll pat the opening of his bottle and then pull the cork out, and it'll open a bit enough where the sphere can fit inside.
Okay.
Just kind of like.
He'll do it sideways.
Okay. It gets sucked in like and this is how I envision it. Your orb sucks everything in like Jumanji, like the board game sucks things in.
Yeah. But he has a place. I will say this because I thought about this. He has a place that whenever he goes and cleans up, but it's full of like pillows, so that if anything
cool.
appears inside it,
Lands on
if
a
it
pillow.
falls, it like a
Okay,
soft
cool.
bed.
Okay. You put the little glass ball in there.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, let's just be a little on guard, be a little hyper aware. Nothing's. Oh, I don't know if I told you this, but there was a face of some creature, I think, back at that other shrine. I avoided it because it appeared dead. I didn't think it was too big of a concern because it was dead.
are you good at drawing?
No.
Good at drawing maps,
Yes. Well, yes, but not
you know,
not an artist.
Landscapes and portraits are two separate skills.
Yes.
Flitz, the more that you think about it, because you kind of just got like a quick glance at it, then you shove the table in its face. As you're like trying to recall information about it, you can give me a history check if you'd like.
Sure.
Could I give guidance?
Fucking
Not for
rolling
this.
ass. Oh, actually, just kidding. I have a
pretty
plus
good.
8. 15.
It looked like a roper.
Oh, actually, thinking about it, it looked like those creatures, those roper creatures that appear like they can be stalagmites or stalactites, but they have really long tentacles and a big eyeball and a big gaping mouth, and they gobble you up by
Yes,
pulling you in.
we fought one of them before.
Oh, yes, that was what it was, but it was dead. I think I'm going to say I think the Guardians are doing effective guardianship. I didn't get a good look of how it died, though.
The one we fought was we were trying to cross a bridge.
Oh,
It was harrowing.
that sounds frightening.
That might have been a different campaign.
Nope, we were trying to cross the bridge. Druck had the bat wings of the bat thing. There
Oh,
was
yeah.
lava underneath. Yeah.
All right.
That was
Right,
a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Was that in
Doesn't matter. Really.
the Great Lush?
So back to Flitz's backstory stuff.
Yeah, we move forward a little bit more.
Okay.
We'll keep going.
So as soon as you hit the edge of that darkness,
Mhm.
you can't push through it. It's like it's
like
dense.
solid.
It's like it's dense.
I'll try to push the table forcefully into the.
Okay, the table shatters.
Was that supposed to happen?
He'll pat the bottle and summon the sphere,
Okay.
and he'll hold it up to the darkness.
Okay.
Do anything.
Nope.
I'll put it back. I don't think so. I didn't get this far. So the shrine that we were at before with the big crack.
Forgot none of you have identify now. Arcana check, Flitz, when you look at the orb.
No, that's a natural 1 for a 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna change these dice out.
Anybody else proficient in Arcana?
I have a +1.
Okay.
Who said?
I'm friends with the Weef now, I guess. Could I
It's
try
a-
to cast Identify
No.
with my staff? Like,
The-
use
the-
that word for the
You're gonna
staff?
try
This
to-
orb is a beautiful mystery.
You're gonna try to
Yeah.
cast Identify with the staff that you just
Yeah.
got? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see, can I cast Identify with
I
the
guess we'll
staff?
find out.
Yeah.
You instead cast Fireball at 9th level in the chamber.
Yes.
No.
Campaign over.
If
No,
Flitz
no.
wasn't,
Druck's
I
still
would
alive.
have.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's true,
Druck
yeah.
and Ricky are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Does not seem able to cast Identify.
Alright, cool. I hold it up. Well, that didn't work.
You do get a sense it is able to cast a type of divination identifying spell, but it does not identify.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save that for later.
We can try it now.
I could try it now, but like, I would try it on something else and not the sphere. Because I sense it's a very high level spell. Would it?
I don't know the ways. My very limited spellcasting abilities.
As we're walking through here, does Druck see any signs of like people?
No,
Like
it's
gnomes?
mosaic tiles, so there's no footprints or anything. Polished
Okay.
tiles on the floor, no signs of people.
Cool. No blood or torn clothing or anything.
Nope.
Cool.
I don't.
It does appear to be magical darkness.
Mm-hmm. It broke a table made of stone.
So what's going on?
I think we're stuck right now. Put your thinking caps on, Ricky.
Well, what? So what? It's dark.
Yeah, it's like a forest. You can't like go through it.
Oh, is it magic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so there's no way to get rid of magic.
I don't have a means of getting rid of magic.
Can I walk up to it and cast Dispel Magic?
Do you have Dispel Magic?
Yep.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. It's dispelled.
I have to filter my suggestions through Ricky's ignorance. Like Justin was like, it's magical darkness.
Hey guys, I did a thing.
And the corridor stretches beyond to a solid door carved into the likeness of a muscled humanoid with a long beard. The carving's mouth is open and pursed like they're blowing wind from their mouth, with a glowing spherical indentation in the center, like where the little mouth hole is, and that is where the wind is coming from.
Try to run through.
Okay.
And he'll pull out the orb,
Okay.
the sphere, and he'll use telekinesis because it has a little bit better
Yeah.
control, and he'll try to push it into the mouth.
Okay. As you push the orb in, writing on the walls begin to light up.
Uh-oh.
That says, "Who here knows Primordial?" That can read Primordial.
Me.
Excellent. Welcome, mortals, to the Temple of Elemental Air. Stay in the Drift Globe's light. It alone can light your way. And the Drift Globe pops out, and the carving's mouth opens up, revealing a door. An open doorway.
The mention of drift globe, would that
Yeah,
ping anything off of
you can add it to your
Flitz's-
equipment. This small sphere of thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command order and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once you use the daylight spell, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. Blah blah. Hovers this way until you or another creature grabs it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet. It takes the shortest rope to do so. If prevented from moving, it sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, the light winking out. 'Tis a drift globe.
So I imagine he would know what a glyph, because it's an uncommon item.
You, once the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all clicks in his. It takes a minute for Flitz's mind to get to where it needs to go. Before they start leaving, he's gonna attempt to figure out what the command word is.
You get a sense this is a new drift globe, so you can designate what the command word is.
He'll do it in common, though he wants to do it in another language. He feels like if other people need to use it, they wouldn't be able to if it's a language that he wants. So for the basic, for the light, he's just gonna say, "Wake up."
Okay.
It's gonna be.
It radiates light.
I'll say this for the daylight effect. It's gonna be. It's morning time.
Okay.
And then for the float, it's gonna be follow.
Okay. So wake up.
So
Wake up will also turn the light off.
Yes.
Okay.
So he'll sell it to wake up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
it does the light spell.
and then he'll say to follow.
Okay. It lifts 5 feet off the ground and will follow Flitz.
Cool. All right. Stay in the ring of light, everyone.
All right.
Don't deviate. It's dangerous. Okay. He'll
I'll
begin
follow behind Flitz.
Okay.
he'll begin making his way into through the doorway.
Yeah. Yeah. The mouth opened up into a doorway.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see the doorway has teeth, like just stone teeth. It's very fun. Beyond the carving's mouth, you step into a large diamond-shaped chamber that rises about 200 feet to a domed ceiling, which is covered in a massive mural of a bright blue sky filled with clouds. And the clouds appear to be moving on the mural. In the clouds is a massive white stone palace resting on some of the clouds. What the fuck? With some beautiful bird creatures flying about on the mural. In each corner of the chamber are 15-foot tall statues of a large, attractive, muscular, bald humanoid creature in airy silks and wielding dual scimitars. Flitz, it looks like the person you spoke to in your bottle.
Minus the scimitars, all right?
Minus the scimitars. They appear to match the visage of the giant head carving you crawled through from the previous chamber. In the center of the chamber is a massive stone obelisk about 60 feet tall and 20 feet wide, and impaled into the stonework of the obelisk are iron hooks, where small trinkets hang from bound in blue silk ribbons. Around the base of the obelisk is a massive collection of coins, treasures, and immaculate works of art, all laid out on a massive silk sheet of vibrant blue. It appears like an offering chamber of sorts, and daylight seems to be emanating from the mural on the ceiling, which brightly illuminates the chamber. On the eastern and western walls are single 10-foot wide, 10-foot high open doorways.
Flitz, is this fair game? Can we take this?
No. Not yet. I can ask.
I'm messaging you something, Lex.
Perfect. 1 second. I'm receiving a voice from the beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe don't touch that. Let's not touch any of this. It's kind of like, imagine it being like I assume it's kind of the same situation as when you offer things to Bahamut. They are sacred to him. It's the same kind of thing. Yeah. If you would like some coins or fine art, I could buy you that later, Drug. After
Just
this.
asking.
No, it's okay. I understand. But if you're feeling like you want, maybe here, look, he'll take a gold coin and put it like in his back pocket. Oh,
No,
look,
no, it-
I have a gold coin just sticking out of my pocket. Could be stolen from me.
All right, Flitz, come on now. You may not be aware. We've come in contact with a lot of environments like this We usually just take it.
We'll just resist that urge for just this once, please.
Easy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Quoin, you briefly see the visage of Bahamut fly through behind the palace on the mural.
I think it's Quoin and sticking to the.
And you feel like, and you feel his presence here, like, not in like, I'm trying to think of the wording of this. You didn't notice the connection to Bahamut leave briefly when you entered this place, and now you kind of sense it come back. Kind of like you may have traveled slightly, and it took time, a little bit, for the connection to reboot, so to speak.
We went elsewhere.
Hey, Flitz.
He's like marveling at the mural and the movement. Yeah.
Real quick, base touch. A couple of things. First off, as we approach and we come into people, and perhaps maybe a reverence check, are we maybe business casual on this? Like, as far as religiously reverent? Noticing a lot of, wanting to be reverent, but not, not self-flagellating, yes?
Yeah, it's not. He's not. They're not. They're not a religion. They're not like Bahamut or anything of like that. But they are powerful. They are.
Okay.
From my understanding, they have a bit of nobility to their being.
Appeasement.
Appeasement makes it. He's not. They are not bad. Or they might. No, they aren't. They aren't bad. No. More like thanks, gratitude, gracious gifts. Sometimes you say thank you for my bountiful harvest to the land and such. It's kind of the same concept.
Yeah. Have we is this a pilgrimage a lot of people take to come to this place, as we have perhaps maybe come to a different place?
I've only been to the previous chambers once.
And when you traveled to those chambers, did you always just walk, or did you...
I've only been once, so yes, I walked here. I busied myself as a younger lad. I kept myself busy away from the town, and once I acquired that ring, it opened up the possibilities of where I can go. So I explored higher and higher, and eventually, when I kind of came across the cave opening, and it was very what you saw initially before we passed through the shrine where I received the bottle. That was about as far as I went the first time, and I never really came back, because after that it kind of, my world got a little bit more whimsical, if you will, a little bit more of the air, and from that point on, it's been a while since I've thought about where it all came from. It's been, nearly 50-something years since I've actually ever really thought about it. Speaking on that, he's going to take his bottle and he's going to pat it so it grows, and he's going to reach in and he's going to grab the hourglass with the sparkling blue sand.
Yeah.
and he's gonna set it on the silk, and he's gonna do about 4 handfuls of gold.
Okay.
That he's gonna lay around it, kind of like a. Yeah, but he'll do it neatly.
Okay. As you enter this chamber too, Flitz, I forgot to mention.
Okay.
You feel like a little surge of power.
Okay.
Your warlock spell, all of your warlock spells will, if they do deal damage, will deal an additional damage dice.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Warlock spells. Warlock spells. Only.
Warlock spells. Got it. Yes, I will keep that in mind. I'm gonna do a handful of 20 pieces of gold with a blue sand hourglass that we got from.
All right.
I forgot where. Okay.
So as you set the hourglass down, you see it gets bound in blue silk and lifted up and suspended on one of these empty hooks impaled in the stonework.
It backs up a little bit.
What's that thing doing? Is that for a specific purpose?
I think it's connected to him. He has a name. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying it at the moment.
Yeah, totally. You don't have to. But like, that's not gonna tick down to our debts or anything like that, right?
I don't
Just
think.
want to make sure.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I didn't even expect that to happen. Whenever I just did it, I was just making an offering.
All right, cool.
We still need to find the missing people, so we should keep moving.
Okay.
You got a left and right doorway.
Y'all are more adept to delving in dungeons. Do you have a suggestion? I don't want to make all the calls.
Are there any scuff marks on a specific door?
Nope.
Just open this one. I'm close to it.
They're open doorways.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Sorry, but there were doors.
No,
Oh, okay,
10 foot wide, 10 foot high open doorways.
Oh, okay. Can we see? Do they look any different? Like when you look down the hallway?
The left one is set with small white stone pedestals, and set upon each pedestal is a series of broken objects, mostly jugs, bottles, flasks, and instruments. And our names are carved into the pedestals in a language none of you but Flitz recognize.
Okay.
And one of the pedestals is empty. And is carved all over. And Flitz, you recognize your own name carved into that pedestal in your own hand. And Flitz, you can read the names. The word beside the pedestals have the names of what you can easily assume are genies, and the names include Jason, Rekka, Shubrasha, Astabash, and the name on the pedestal that matches your writing is Uzarun. Oozzurun. And beside each name, the word freed is carved, including yours.
You said the other pedestals have similar
broken objects, jugs, bottles, flasks, and instruments. Yeah. And it says freed, and also there's an empty pedestal, like I said, that has your name carved into it in your own hand, but there is no object on it. But it also says freed carved into that one.
Okay, so that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
There are no other doorways. They'll kind of peek around drugs.
There's the eastern doorway.
I meant like in this chamber. No, this is like
just the jars and broken stuff.
Okay. This just tells the tale of different air genie that I think maybe resided here, or I'm not sure. We're trying to piece that together as we travel, but there's not much of value in there, in the sense of what we're looking for. So the other door might be
like a Hall of Fame or something.
Or good way to equate it. Sure.
All right. Next door.
Okay. The eastern corridor stretches ahead about 30 feet before the floor seems to have been broken away and fallen into darkness. So it's 30 feet and then just darkness and a chasm.
We'll use telekinesis to move the drift globe around
Okay.
so that it's hovering in front, and it'll slowly begin to extend it out. So not that it gets too far away from us, so we're still in the light source. I know there is light coming from the other way, but he's gonna try to see if there's any indication of potentially getting down or what.
Okay. The corridor does not continue any further. It looks like it is all collapsed. And it's just the chasm. It looks like it's 80 feet deep.
Okay, I think there's going to be a bit of a snag here, everyone. This chasm it stops about here and then it goes down. A good ways.
Do you want me to check it out? He said hesitantly.
Does Ricky say the narration out loud?
Yes.
I say hesitantly. I don't want to put you in danger or anything.
Oh no, I think I'd be okay.
It's an 80-foot
I'm happy
drop.
to help. Yeah.
You're sure you're good, Ricky?
Yeah.
I could give you some assistance, I think.
No, I think I'd be fine. I could check it out.
All right. Do you need a light down there, or?
Ricky, do you have dark vision?
I believe I do. Yes.
You're fine.
It's a half elf. Yeah. All right.
No, I'm not. Ricky. Ricky's not a half elf.
You a full elf?
Kinda.
Okay.
He is something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess I'll just go take a look.
All right.
Okay.
Call up if you need anything.
Will do. Ricky will just move and dash and just get to the edge and just go just run straight down the side.
It's a little rough.
Yeah.
But monk.
Yeah. Actually,
It's-
he's gonna what he'll do is just like, because it's probably rough going straight down. Because how wide is the
Does
chasm?
it say you can run up and down vertical surfaces, or is it strictly does the language say up?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me check.
Because it'd be
for
funny if
movement-
it's just
Yeah.
He's just like, no, I can run on walls. Watch.
Let's see. It just says you can move along vertical
perfect.
surfaces and liquids
awesome.
without falling during the move.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, so actually, because how wide's the chasm?
20 feet.
Okay, that is well within his jumping distance. So I imagine he's just like, or I imagine it's more just like kind of just like running around in circles, spiraling his way down.
Oh, it's that. Oh, it's wider than that. You can't see the other end of the chasm.
Oh, okay, then he'll just run straight down.
Okay.
My slow fall, I think, would also
Correct.
give me no damage
That's what I
if
thought
I
you
fell.
were gonna do.
I can also do that
yeah,
too. Actually, you
me
know,
too.
that's what Ricky will do. He'll just like step to the edge and then just like do the just straight like swan dive over the edge,
Sure.
and then just one simple just end over end like a bowling pin. Just
Okay.
Amazing.
The
just land on his
bludgeoning damage would be 23. Can you reduce 23?
slow fall reduces any fall damage I take by 60.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
Monk.
Jeez.
Monks are great.
Yeah.
Monks are great.
Yeah, you just like end over end, perfectly stiff leg, and then just
Okay. Yeah, it's an 80-foot drop. At the bottom is a pile of rubble that you can assume was probably once the corridor. There is a corpse at the bottom of the chasm of a halfling woman in heavy furs. And the corridor stretches further onwards. Like there's another corridor down here that goes on.
it keeps going down here.
I think most of us can get down, right? Is everyone comfortable descending?
Dax just starts walking down with the cloak.
Yeah.
I still have this glider from a while back.
The glider does require air,
Air.
like wind. Let me pull up the rules for that again. Glider pack.
Let's all do his bonus action. Give himself 5 feet.
Only in wide open spaces where there isn't. Wouldn't be considered a wide open space.
Oh, okay. So we don't know how long this chasm is, but I know, like.
You're in a corridor. You're in a
Long it?
no. You're in a corridor. The corridor is still like 20 feet wide.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Flitz lifts off the ground.
Okay.
He'll move toward the drift globe and kind of grab it, begin to slow. He'll hold it for the others. Kena, Druid, are y'all able to come?
Give me a moment.
I'm gonna be down there, and it's gonna float down. He'll leave the drift globe. It has to be within 60 feet of him,
Yeah.
so he'll fly all the way down, and then it'll probably come down 20 feet as he hits the ground. So it's 5 feet away from the others, but 60 feet away from him.
Kenna, how will you get him down?
Well, I could always fly down. But I was thinking maybe I could make a sort of staircase, but it only gets us down so far.
How about you, Quoin? Oh,
Just flaps his wings at you.
that's right.
Dax is gonna climb back up. Who wants to be carried down?
I could probably. I mean, I think I could probably float you down.
Are you
Do we
sure?
have a way?
I have 2 ways I could get down.
Here's the thing, though. Do we have a way to get back up?
Yeah, I can carry somebody up again,
And I
Yeah.
could fly back up, but
and Ricky could run up.
trying to see if there's anything else I could use it that isn't a 6th level spell.
It's-
All right, I'll save what I can do. And
I think I'm just gonna use a wild shape to transform into a giant owl.
Okay, that's a large creature, so you'd fit.
Yeah.
Am I
I'll
here?
take you up on carrying.
Okay, Dax will hold out their arms.
Rush. Piggybacks.
Okay, and then just walks down.
The 2 largest party members.
All right, Dax and
That's
Druid get to
fine.
the bottom without issue.
Coin's down there too.
Yeah, Quoin gets down. Yeah, without issue as well.
Yeah.
He'll bring
Flyers.
the globe down.
Oh, Quoin and Flitz, while you're flying, this air seems very smooth to fly through in here. Like this, it's weird. It's kind of like
If oil were a vapor.
you expect like some like turbulence and some like buffeting when you're flying around, but this is just like smooth and like none of that. All flying speed is doubled.
Whoa! Zoomies.
Hey. This air was made for flying.
That includes magical and innate flying. So Quoin,
Yeah,
your flying
Flitz is
be
gonna
doubled.
do-
Flitz, your magical flying's doubled.
So I can fly 120 feet.
Yeah.
120
Kenna,
feet flying
Kenna, what
speed.
you rock? Yeah, what you
Yeah.
rocking with your owl? What's that?
Let me pull it up. I think it's 60 feet though.
Okay.
I am
Yeah,
a
60-foot fly speed.
I'm a peregrine
Yeah.
fucking kobold.
Yeah, your flying speed right now, Quoin, is 120 feet. That's without dashing. If you dashed, it would be 240.
It's normally 60?
Because of,
With there was the weapon increase.
Yeah.
The realized weapon.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Does that also affect me as a giant owl?
Yes. All flying speed in here is doubled.
Cool.
Can Flitz
Jump
try to?
distance.
Yeah. That's kind of like flying. It's temporary flying. Flitz is gonna look at the body.
Yeah, it's
this-
it's a
This is
halfling woman
just-
in heavy furs.
Falling with style.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Uh,
halfling woman in heavy furs. It definitely looks like she died from falling. Like her body's all like
So it looked like maybe she.
and crushed
I
by
thought she was
rubble.
the-
So it's like partially crushed by rubble and then fell.
So she was. So it looks like she was part of, not the reason why it fell, but was here when it
Yeah.
collapsed.
Yep.
Flitz is going to take telekinesis to move the rubble off her body.
Okay.
He does want to Druk or someone, could you look through the body to see if there's any indication of maybe who this was, through her belongings or anything? I don't feel comfortable rifling through things like that.
Do you know this happening?
I think she's pummeled to the point of not being recognizable, but I might be lying. She's covered in rubble.
Yeah, she's covered in rubble.
Oh.
And
And
yeah, upon a close inspection, nothing of value or import on her. Like, she was already looted.
Oh. Okay. Well, can we retrieve her body when we leave? You comfortable with that?
I mean, we could retreat it now.
I do not mean to be indelicate. If you would like us to very carefully and cautiously wrap all of their body together, like bind it closely,
Sure.
we could load it into the chest. Perhaps say a little delivery to a specific place for preparation, or more accurately, maybe a transfer. Really.
I don't know what any of that means, Coins. I know your box does special things.
Oh, I apologize. Yes, if you say transfer, you can pull it out of any conceivable. Really have perform maybe the worst child's birthday party trick.
With a dead body.
I was trying to have a moment of levity. I'm
No, I understand.
really
I
trying. Like, it seems like you're really going through it, and I apologize. I hope you're
It's weird
okay.
to be in a place of, I guess, where I am at the moment in my headspace.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to assume that she was a follower, at the very
Okay.
least. Nothing can prove otherwise. There's no indications of that. So, I would like, to at least be respectful. So,
Yeah. Oh, we will be
yeah.
we will be reverent. Sorry for my
No,
jape,
it's no,
my
it's all right.
jest.
I understand.
Seems- Yeah, also, looking around, really, I would not say it was like givesies backsies if you are cold and you need to use the ring again. It's okay. I'll take it back after we are out of the freezing cold. But it's all gravy. I don't want to see your teeth chatter all day.
It'll take a bit to reacquaint myself with the ring anyway. It's
Oh, okay. Well, I still consider it a token of our friendship, and I do not mean to just. It is not given back lightly. It's not like, ooh, take your ring and go jump in a lake or anything. I just don't want to see you all cold and stuff. That's not a good.
no, I would think we'll be okay for now.
Okay, all right,
think-
bud.
Thank you, though. I appreciate
If
it.
you're getting cold and you got some time,
I'll consider it. Thank you.
right on.
Flitz is
Ooh.
going to gingerly use telekinesis to kind of like shift the body and move it in a way.
Are you clearing the rubble off? Like, there's a lot of rubble on the
Yeah.
body. Clearing the
He's
rubble off
gonna
first.
move it. Yeah.
Quoin will help
Okay.
and say the last rites of Bahamut.
Yeah, the body is super mangled, but you can easily just like, it doesn't. When you pull the rubble off, it's definitely not in one piece.
Yeah. Didn't think so.
It's a lot of paste.
Yeah. Maybe.
We'll hold everything. Maybe we could wrap it all inside of the furs as best we can.
But
With reverence, we'll fold.
clearing the rubble away and actually getting a better look at the body, when you clear all the rubble away and free the body, You can see tattooed on their inner wrist of what arm is intact, what looks like a mote of earth.
Oh god, that changes things. Oh no. Flitz kind of pauses for a second.
Does this mean something? Is this bad?
You know, maybe because of her situation, I'm going to assume that she was in the same situation that I was in, of ignorance on what is actually happening around her, given the circumstances of her death. We don't have to worry about bringing her with us anymore. That is a symbol of the opposing force, if you will. But I think we need to move fast because I feel like there are others here.
Oh, have you seen anything?
He'll point to her wrist, the little mote of earth. Yes, that is.
When you showing me this, I know I, of course, would know the difference from seeing it. But when you say mote, do you mean M-O-T-E or do you mean M-O-A-T?
Like a floating M-O-T-E.
Ah, right.
Like
okay, like a more substantial dust
yes, because
particle.
I think it would look more like a river of shit if she had a mote of earth.
Hey, you know, some people's
you're very
river of
right.
shit is some people's guys. But yeah, okay, a point taken. Yeah, that's boogie.
Considering we have walked through literal rivers of shit, I would prefer to avoid them at all costs.
Again,
You
I don't know
have?
if that was this campaign.
Was it?
It definitely was.
It definitely. I
There's
think
been
it
guys.
Well,
Every
we were just in a
campaign we've
sewer.
had.
Every
to-
campaign
yeah.
you've been in a sewer.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
Just in
Sorry,
the
I was
sewers
very
when we were-
confused. I was
yeah.
like, wait.
Yeah, we've had every campaign we've done on this channel, not counting the first one because that's not canonical anymore.
Right.
There's been sewer stuff.
Grudging through shitty sewers.
Yeah.
Someone's character kept like casting spells to get the shit off them, and the first time we did it, it was
Oh,
fun.
dear. Okay, Flitz is not going to be disrespectful because it is a dead body, though he is not happy with what he saw. But he's going to start moving toward down the cavern. Come on,
Corridor.
everyone. Corridor, thank you.
Okay. After a few minutes of walking on this lower level, you come to a large, it's a long corridor. It turns, twists and turns occasionally, but it's just this long corridor. And after a few minutes of walking, you come to a large circular chamber filled with stalagmites jutting out of the ground and stalactites growing out of a mural on the ceiling depicting a group of figures clothed in blue and gray robes, binding a massive hulking figure into a stone urn. The figure they're binding has earthy rock-colored skin, glowing red eyes, and is incredibly muscular, wearing a collection of dark red and dark brown robes that like snugly fit the form, showing off their muscles. They're also bald, aside from a massive black beard studded with glittering gems, and wielding a massive two-handed maul made of solid rock. And the gems in the mural give off a dull light, causing the room to be dimly lit. In the center
We
of
have
the
the
chamber,
drift globe, by the way.
okay, cool. In the center of the chamber is a small pool of boiling hot water that is causing steam to rise towards the ceiling, with a small stone bridge crossing said river of steam. Beyond this pool is another corridor with an arched doorway, and you all swear you can see something manifest in the mist before it flies forward, and I need you all to roll initiative. And I will try to figure out how to use this new tabletop thing.
If you need help, just ask.
Oh, I figured it out. Cool beans. Oh, it's so easy.
So I'm still an owl. So would I get the owl's dex bonus for my initiative?
Yeah.
Justin,
Sweet.
one thing I will
Oh
recommend
no, I think
is
Wild
the-
Shape uses your deck still.
No.
No,
Well-
its physical. Its physical stats are
Yeah.
The animal.
It's
the
just my
animals.
the animal.
mental stats
Yeah.
stay the same.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Justin,
think.
just make sure that the map is locked because we can.
Yeah, I think
We
it is. I
accidentally-
think it is.
okay.
Also, Flitz, what is
Yes.
your dex speed? Or your dex modifier?
+3.
Okay, because mine's +5. We both rolled an 18, I think.
Twinsies.
You can roll again, or you can pick who goes first.
I'll let
You'll defer.
Quoin go first. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll set you up then.
Perfect.
Alrighty, let me open up the encounter and track these initiatives. Ooh, my Steam Elemental did very well.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna bump Quoin up to a 19 just in case things get messy.
Got it. That seems easy.
Alright, we'll just try to remember that you take up 2 squares.
Yeah. I did roll actually a 22 on initiative, because I don't have an ability to roll via my wild shape stats.
Okay. Actually, I think I can.
You can?
Hey.
No, like when I open it up, it doesn't give me any option.
There's
to,
no
roll with
initiative.
those
There's no
stats.
initiative thing on D&D Beyond for monsters.
Oh.
It's just the
Yeah.
Dex modifier. You can just click on the Dex modifier,
Yeah.
but it doesn't for wild shape stuff. Anyways, Druck is first.
Yup. Okay.
All ruler tools should also work, and its tokens will snap to the grid. And also, that will stay visible once you stop moving it around.
You'll just have to delete it.
Okay.
You'll have to delete it if you want it to go away.
Thank you. Okay. I need to select the hand again. 5, 10, 15.
And just so you know, all this water looks like it's boiling, so Druck, as you wade through the water...
I'm jumping over it.
What's your strength score?
14.
Okay.
Nice.
Just be sure to specify that you're jumping.
Okay. Well, I was just moving the token. I was
Yeah.
about to say what I was going to do, but yeah. Yeah. So Druck runs over there, jumps over that. And this thing is air.
It looks like
I
it's
guess.
steam.
Cool. He's gonna I guess for now he's gonna yeah, why not? We'll just do it. He's gonna use his fire breath ability.
Okay.
He's gonna I guess be there instead and use
That's
his
right, you
fire
have
breath
that.
I
ability.
don't think anyone knows Druck can do this right now.
Nope.
Until now.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna try breathing fire on this thing.
Okay, so you open your mouth and you exhale this cone of
Yeah.
flame.
Probably won't work, but
Dex save.
yeah, probably
6.
pretty high dex. Oh no! Wow. Okay.
6 plus 5, 11.
That's a fail. And it takes 17 fire damage,
Okay.
unless it's
It's just flavor to look like steam.
okay.
Just
Cool. Yeah. You guys see Druck kind of post up on this thing, and it's like, this thing looks bad. And he'll go ahead and like, you see him kind of cough a little bit, and some light appears under the scales of the arm that was replaced. And you see it kind of flow from his fingertips back into his chest and then out his mouth.
excellent. Anything else?
That's all of his movement, his action. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Sensing hostile action. The air elemental is going to come towards you, and it's going to swirl around you with steam because it can occupy your space.
Cool.
So it's technically occupying your space. And I need you to make a strength saving throw as it pulls you into a whirlwind. DC 13.
Nobody knew.
Okay.
9.
And it's going to throw you into the boiling water. So for the bludgeoning damage from the whirlwind, you take. I'm gonna roll this on the thing because my math sucks. You take 20 bludgeoning damage. Holy fuck! And you're thrown into the boiling water. And
oh, sorry. With that bludgeoning damage, I
Yeah.
can't have that, can I?
it's
Uncanny dots.
does it specify attacks only?
Yeah, hit you with an attack.
Then you can.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it did attack me. Okay.
Nope. And then as you hold on. Okay, it throws you in the water, and because you fall into the because you're not submerged technically, it's not gonna. Yeah, this is boiling water. It's gonna burn, but I'm not counting you as submerged because it's not deep at all. So you take some fire damage from falling into the boiling water.
Hey.
16 fire damage, which I don't believe you take any.
Correct.
Cool. So you just land in the boiling water and it just feels nice. You are. Let me just double check. You are prone in the water.
That's great. I'm
So
underneath.
So it does count as being
Safe.
So it does count as being submerged then. So it would have been 12d6 fire damage, not 5.
Okay.
So you're submerged under the water, but you're not burning from it.
Okay. Safe.
But you now are currently holding your breath.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. The water doesn't look that hot. Truck looks fine.
Yeah, Druck's doing great over
No
there.
screaming, and it does recharge its whirlwind. Cool. Kenna, you're a giant
Okay.
owl.
I am. How tall is this cavern?
Let me double check.
You guys also just saw him spit fire.
I'll say like 20 feet.
Okay. I would like to, as an owl, fly over to Druck, pick him up out of the water,
Okay,
and then
you
circle
will-
back
No.
around
You do.
No,
you do
why?
Said it. You
to
touch,
get you away from the
so
boiling water.
you do as you dunk your claws into the water. You do take the fire damage because Druck's submerged.
It's always fully
Yeah, and
submerged.
so you take.
Hold.
You said it. You take. Are you doing anything else, or is that what you're still doing?
Hold on. Let me double check how many hit points I have as an owl of the giant owl. Where did it go? Where did this go?
It'll be on your thing.
I know, but it's not there anymore. Okay, hold on. Oh, how did it lose its name? Anyway,
You have 19 hit points.
I do. Druck's fully submerged.
Yep.
Okay, then instead, based on what Flitz was telling us about air elementals earlier, would he know other resistances, like damage resistances these might have, that he would have told us?
Non-magical attacks.
Okay, just resistance, not immunity.
Sure.
Then instead of trying to pull Druck out, I'm gonna just make a general talent attack just to distract this
Okay.
thing from him.
Do your wild magic attacks count as magical? I think that's only Circle of the Moon.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just Circle of the Moon.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna fly by over to this guy. D20 plus 3 for a total of 10.
Misses.
Nah. And then I'm gonna like fly around over to over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
Bonus action, drop wild shape.
Cool.
So I would like to be
You can put yourself wherever you want to be.
in this corner. There it is.
Oh, in the water. Okay. Anything else? That's it. Action, bonus action, movement.
Action, bonus action, movement. Yeah, I'll stay
Alright.
over there.
Quoin Harding with your 120 fly speed.
So I'm actually going to not worry about the fly speed.
Yeah.
We're gonna start getting real funky on this
Okay.
on this wild wind. So bonus action, I'm actually going to unfurl or hit, gonna whip my sword. Gonna make my sword
yes.
a whip.
Okay, cool.
A whip. Gonna make it a whip.
A whip.
A whip.
I whip my sword back and forth.
And then I'm going to move up to the edge of this water.
Okay.
So I move up to the small stone bridge that's available with an unwhipped sword.
Yep.
And start just a whomping and a walloping, but like trying to like, you know, that really cool. I don't know if you guys are big fans of Mortal Kombat or Shanghai Noon.
Wow.
For the technique I'm trying to describe here is that it's done with a
rope dart.
Yeah, rope dart. Yes, exactly.
That scene in Mortal Kombat is so cool.
So very, very good.
There's a guy on TikTok who does rope dart and meteor hammer content.
I'm very into it. So Quoin is going to, knowing that this is an air something or other, there's got to be some sort of air move that he can use.
Sure.
That will be its end. So he's gonna rope dart with his thing and wrapped around his foot and kick it towards this air elemental for the first attack.
Go for it.
And as I believe Druck is within 5 feet of that nasty wasty.
You get pack tactics.
Right on. You know, you gotta scrape for every advantage you can. So there's just so many for this character. So all right, so gonna roll that hit. Roll faster dice. So does a 25 do it? It
does, and if I recall, never mind what I was gonna say. Yeah, 25 hits.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm curious what you were going to say.
I was trying to remember if that thing you had from before was still up, but no, that was during the last fight, so it would not be.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't have that anymore. I'd considered doing another thing. All right, so it's the lowest damage I can do, which is 11, and I'm going to use a 2nd level spell slot.
Yeah.
So I believe that is 3d8 of radiant damage I'm adding on top of this.
That is correct.
Thank you, sir. So that's 16 for a total of 27 on that first hit.
Ooh. 16
right.
radiant, you said?
Yeah. Yes, 16 radiant.
Cool. Excellent.
And then going to... I should have just rolled the advantage. Sorry, pardon. Come on, just roll the advantage. It's so helpful, but also rolls slow on my computer. Maybe I need to re-download it or something. Oh, 2 6s. Fun. 18.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 18 hits.
No worries. Great.
I saw 26. It's like, oh, what was the 26?
Sorry, that was a 14 that I accidentally clicked it, and I was like, oh no, that would be like, essentially that was the digital version of a cock die, because I did not intend for it to come in.
All right.
Sorry, I apologize, and thank you for your patience. So then I'm gonna roll damage, and then that's 16, and then I'm gonna use another 2nd level spell slot.
Excellent.
Great. So then that was the first one was a kick, and then it comes back. And he grabs it and does the whipping his head under and then throws it back under his arm to hit again. Just both are like slash pokes at this thing. So that's another 16 radiant damage. So total of 32 radiant damage and 27 slashing damage.
Already, yeah. This air elemental looks from going like pretty like solid in its steam shape to instantly like barely noticeable. Just because it's so wispy. It's looking rough, you would assume.
I would assume. Great. Perfect. And then just... You are no sauna!
Okay. You are no sauna. Flitz.
I've had a spa day! 1 spa day!
Druck's having another one.
Flitz will he'll begin to very much do the slow ascent where his hands are kind of like up, and he'll just kind of fly up a little bit as he'll get about here, and then he'll fly about, he'll be about 15 feet up.
Okay.
And as he is, he's going to start scooping the air as he does, turning it into these Eldritch Blasts, and he's going to throw all three
All right.
at
So,
this elemental.
They do deal an extra damage die because of your Warlock patron.
Out with a natural 1.
Oh, no.
For the second, that's an 11, so 22 to hit.
That hits.
And then for the third, that is 22 to hit.
Yeah, those 2 hits, so roll...
God, that's 4d10.
Basically, you're rolling crits for those.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so the first one. Scared to crit on this. First one is 14,
How do you
and
wanna do
then let me get my cumulative damage here. I want to see how much. Another one's 18. So, oh god, what is that?
32.
32. Yeah, as he's rising up and he's gathering up the air. The first one, there's a moment where he knows who these entities follow to an extent, and it completely misses. Or actually, the whip of Quoin's sword kind of throws him off as he throws the first one, but the other two, he kind of gathers his wits, and in Primordial, he'll say, Azruzan, what was it again? Uzurun calls you
Just think
home
of
as he
Uzaru from Dragon Ball.
Okay. Uzurun, he'll say Uzurun calls you home in Primordial as he throws it to, focusing on the a definitive like centerpiece of energy.
Nice. And the steam elemental just dissipates, and thus ends that encounter.
And he'll settle back down, settle on his feet. Oh my, 5 feet was double then, wasn't it? Oof, let me remember that.
Druck is still under the water, but holding breath.
Druck, you alright?
Druck.
So, just for fun, this water is basically boiling, so boiling water does suck if you get... Yeah. Druck could also just swim in lava for fun.
Oh my god. It's insane. Druck. He'll like prestidigitate the
Steam away.
some sparks. Yeah, he'll like try to like get some like to see Druck to come out.
And you see Druck like stick his head up out of there, hair all matted down.
Beautiful.
You guys take it out already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
you
in-
see-
I mean,
you
they
see him
did.
kind
I
of-
can't claim any credit.
You see him kind of flop back down in the water. It's just like, ugh.
Does he know this is boiling water? Don't whisper to Quoin.
I think he is perhaps back in a spa day. This is kind of like, I'll be honest, I'm pretty cool with like heat, and this is wild. This is some wild stuff he's doing. Guys, did you see he was breathing fire? Did he have a particularly hot lunch? Does anybody know what is happening?
It's been pretty cold recently. I don't know where it's coming from.
All right, maybe we just ask him when he submerges and he can hear us whispering about
I mean,
him.
is it because
Or
of like the lumping?
unsubmerges.
Is it the weird thing that happened to his arm? Is that what's doing it?
Oh shit! Right, I had gotten used to it.
Yeah.
Garrett, I messaged you something.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to roll this just to the DM?
Yeah, sure.
Druck, do you need any healing down there? How you doing, bud?
Okay.
Did you find a stash of euphorics dust? And smoke it without me?
Yeah, y'all two itching for that shit. Itching for it. Every chance. Any weird shit that happens. You got that dust without me.
We have a problem.
We may need to have an intervention at some point.
Hey, we've only technically smoked it twice.
Yeah. Hey, it's been over 15 days since we at least tried to smoke anything.
Jeez.
At least.
You guys are like,
But huffing something, on the other hand, you did get that the dust of sneezing. Oh wait, no,
That was
sorry.
15 days
that
ago.
was 15
That's
days
right. I
ago.
forgot we had the
Yeah.
whole travel
It's
time.
been 2
That
weeks
happened.
since we tried to smoke
That
anything.
But the steam elemental has been dealt with. Druck is currently having a spa in the extremely hot boiling water.
Yeah. You guys just see him. I mean, it's like, oh, it's done. He goes back in, and then like after, a few seconds of you guys talking and stuff, he'll come back up, and then just kind of nonchalantly like get up on the side of the bank of whatever this is, and then just shake like a dog.
How are you feeling, Druk?
I'm fine.
Yeah? You look like you got pummeled by air and then thrown into a river of boiling water.
Well, I'm probably gonna leave a bruise on my ass, but
But otherwise you're fine? You don't need any like healing or at all?
No, I mean like it's gonna be a sizable bruise on my ass. Like it's gonna be grapefruit sized. You'll be able to see. It'll upset.
Oh yeah, I can see the swelling starting right now.
Yep, right there.
Like yeah, just a little bit of swelling.
Yep.
But like you're good. You don't need any heals or anything. No. All right.
We're just saying that the way you just bathed in a boiling river makes it seem like you could eat soup without a bowl.
Boiling. That's not just like air escaping.
That's actually really hot.
No,
It's a very it's kind of wild that you don't understand what hot water is anymore.
I know what hot water is. That doesn't feel like hot water.
I gave you the
It
wrong.
is.
I gave you the wrong depth. It's 12 feet deep.
That's okay.
It looks like it's 12d6 fire damage if you get submerged. Hot. So I think it's not nearly as hot as lava, but it's getting there.
could I so I have an oil flask. Can I pour like some oil on the surface so that the oil immediately starts boiling on top of the water through the transitive property? I think that's how that works.
That's first of all, there are several science and math are offended.
Not how that works. Not how that works.
I want to immediately
so
boil this oil.
You dump the oil out. And
No, I'm just doing like a little drop. I just want to see if I can get some water to steam up
No.
with oil. No,
The oil just
okay.
rests on the top of this. On top of it.
It's like, have you ever put like olive oil in pasta water? It doesn't. It just sits there. It
Does
doesn't do anything.
Oil has a well. This is also like.
It has a much higher. Now that I think about it, it has a much higher boil rate than. Yeah.
Yeah. Boiling point
It's
of
been a
oil
long
is
time
so
since
high.
I've taken any science classes, guys.
Yeah, oil doesn't even boil at like 300 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in
Cool.
Fahrenheit. I don't know.
If we really want to test this, Flitz will make the
Just jump in.
He'll make the drift globe warm.
Yeah.
Truck, touch this with prestidigitation. Touch this. What does it feel like?
Feels like it did when I picked it up.
Okay, and then he'll shift that to make it cold. Do you feel that?
That's cold as hell.
Okay. So you can still feel cold things, but yes, the first thing that I wanted you to touch it for is because it's warm, it's heated. So you are accustomed to the heat now, with the ability to throw up fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
Is Druck just? Oh, sorry.
That it felt like I had a tickle in my throat and I coughed, but it was significantly more. That's weird.
Yeah, your arm did some weird things as well.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. Your little fingertips started to light up, and then it shot up your arm and went to your mouth. Apparently.
He looks at his hand, but he holds
Oh,
his hand. He holds his hand
no.
like 10 feet away.
The scales have gotten a little more defined.
What do you mean by defined? Like less skin is showing?
Yeah.
And it's just more scale
More
than
scale.
skin now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any hairs that were peeking through are now singed.
Yeah, are gone. Yeah.
right.
Plus, he's gonna gingerly like touch Druk's scaly arm. Is it hot?
It's hot to the touch. You take.
What?
No.
Like,
It's like you're touching
put his
like
finger in his
when
mouth.
you quickly touch like a hot piece of metal and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
It's like that.
but-
It's like hot metal.
Yeah, maybe after you do the big breath thing, maybe don't touch anything for a hot minute. Let it cool off. Also, you've been soaking in hot water,
That
so
also
you're
helps.
retaining a lot of heat right now. But are you okay? Everything all right? I think that's the biggest thing we want to establish before we keep moving.
I feel fine.
Any urine you had in your bladder is boiling.
I'm gonna ask: does Flitz believe Druk when he says he's fine?
I have no idea.
I'll roll an insight check just to see. That's a 4.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Druk's fine.
yeah. I mean, you
Flitz
can
is
see,
more
you
concerned
can see
because
it.
of what all the shit that happened around that. So Flit is a little bit of hyper aware of.
You can see a bruise displacing some fur on his ass. So that
You maybe want to get that checked out.
Yeah, Druk,
I
that's
mean, I'm
swelling a
telling you.
lot. Can you even walk right now with that?
I mean, yes, but it hurts.
The fact that we just like regularly get stabbed, hit with like dragon breath, and like all these things, where it's like, oh man, that bruise though, that doesn't look good.
It looks like you cracked your ass
Yeah,
cheek,
well-
like a bone in your.
Listen,
Yeah.
here's
Listen,
the
Ass
here's the-
cheek
Like you
bone.
cracked your tailbone.
It
There's
is
a-
not the most uncommon thing to have something out of the ordinary hurt more. Because if you've ever had swollen taste buds, I swear that is,
Sucks.
they are sent to this plane via, you know, the immortal curses of Tiamat. That is the source of most swollen taste buds. I am pretty convinced.
The
It's
spit,
the thing
is-
we spit at Tiamat's
the
name.
spit instantly like sizzles when it hits the stone. Just like.
I'm glad that Ricky also like saw what was going on. Was just like, right.
Ah, yes.
No questions asked.
Does it even not even sure what name it brought about the. All right, everybody's good.
At the
Yes,
spitting, Flitz, your bottle shakes a little bit.
He'll prestidigitate some of the spots where the spit fell.
You just
Okay,
gotta
let's
say,
keep
please don't
moving.
spit in like.
Yeah,
foam."
yeah. He'll prestidigitate the spit areas, and then he's gonna begin
Oh,
making his way north.
I guess if Quoin Quoin notices that, and just noted it for next time, just in case.
Spit in your
Do-
hand.
do
I'll
one of
clean it
those-
off.
Oh yeah,
Do one
no,
of
just
Ew.
Oh,
There's a fucking
absolutely.
spit trail down your
Oh.
armor.
Better if you had hair though,
Gross.
because it would catch it.
He just is-
like,
Yeah,
save it for later.
why not?
Any Beetlejuice hands? No.
Yeah, that
yeah.
pocket.
That's in the pocket, right? Like the lapel.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Save it for later.
What a great movie. So across the other side of the nice bath is another door, and howling wind can be heard from up ahead, and you can make out piles of dirt and dust at the edge of a corridor, where a stone door sits with a seam down the middle, and the howling is tearing through the seam along with what appears to be dirt and dust. Dirt and dust right out of the crack. The crack's blowing wind, and now it's coming like dirt.
And Flitz tried to telekinesis one of the doors open.
Doesn't work. How much can you do with telekinesis?
1,000 pounds.
Oh, fuck yeah, never mind. To open the doors, you need a combined strength of 23, but yes, 1,000 pounds can just, like... as you pull the door apart and open it, the wind becomes even more fierce as a dust storm tears through the seam in the door and buffets you all, filling the corridor with dust and dirt. You have to strain your eyes to avoid getting the dust in them. Due to the copious amounts of this constant swirling dust and dirt, the area is heavily obscured. Effectively, each of you have the blinded condition and are unable to see anything. The wind is currently blowing through this area is also deafening, so hearing-based perception is at a disadvantage and you'll have to shout to communicate. The floor feels like sand, and you can easily ascertain the ground is covered in this dust. So for the sake of navigating this room, I want everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
What's happening?
Back on my regular initiative shit. Okay, sounds good.
So Kenna got a 9, Dax got a 5, Flitz got a 16, Riqquarian an 11, Quoin a 9, or Druck a 19, and Quoin a 9. Excellent. So Druck, you're up first. You can feel the ground. It feels like sand and dirt, like dust, and you just can't see anything. It's like you stepped into a horrific dust storm.
Great. He's gonna kind of keep his hands on the 2 nearest people.
Okay. You can decide whoever that is. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
You're all standing side by side, so.
The people he's worried about most right now are the people that he doesn't have a lot of combat experience with, so Flitz and Ricky.
Makes sense. Okay.
So he's reaching out, finding those 2.
Okay. I will say, just to add it, like, help with your brain while we theater the mind this temporarily, possibly. We'll see. I can't show maps on I can't show maps on Owlbear. I don't know how to hide stuff. Anyways, 5 feet to your left, or sorry, 10 feet to your left, 10 feet to your right. You would remember there are walls there.
Cool. Druck is after grabbing, Flitz and Ricky, he's just gonna shout, "We should move together!" And it's just gonna keep holding on and kind of wait, and essentially just wait to move together as a unit.
So to do that, you'd have to hold an action to dash.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And since you're not moving, you'd move like 30 feet, I think is how it works. Who knows? Flitz.
Feeling drugs. I don't know what side Flitz is on, if he feels the warm dragon or the meaty sausages. He's going to. I'm pretty sure I have some. He is going to. Oh, I don't. Oh wow. Shit. Yeah, he'll. Can he fly? Is that just like
You
is that?
can certainly try.
Okay, so it feels like if he were to lift off, it will potentially push him back. He won't do that. He'll grab with his arm or with his hand. He'll grab. He's gonna grab Kenna's like. He's gonna like grab her tunic, and then reach for Quoin's hand.
Okay.
And then he'll ready an action to dash once he feels Druck move forward.
Okay. Cool. Ricky.
Ricky doesn't really have anything to add. He's just gonna follow along. He can't see. He's a little lost.
So you're gonna grab onto somebody so you know where they're going?
Well, Druck's already grabbing onto me, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I just follow Druck.
So action to dash?
Sure, yeah.
Holding an action to dash? Okay.
Yeah.
Kenna. Well, Quoin would technically go first, but...
Okay, so Flitz is holding
higher
one.
You have a higher initiative score.
Okay.
Quoin does.
Flitz is holding my shirt.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to reach out for oh, that's a disturbing gif. I'm gonna reach out for Dax, make sure we have them in
Don't know
tow.
what you're talking about.
Huh?
Oh, it must be a private group chat. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't doing that for everybody.
I'm gonna make sure I have a hold of Dax, and
Okay.
then with my other hand, because Flitz is holding my shirt.
I think that accounts for
Who-
everybody.
That's everyone.
Yeah.
Am I holding on to Druck, Ricky, Quoin? No.
I don't care.
Or is-
At this point, for everyone's sanity, I'm going to say you're all holding on to each other
Okay.
at this point.
Cool. And I'm gonna ready an action to dash.
Okay. Coin.
So are we all daisy chained?
Yeah.
Seems like it. I think I'm good.
Dax hasn't had a turn yet, so Dax can't ready an action, so if you all move, Dax would get left behind.
Then Coin, how close?
Well-
How close is everybody?
You're all within 5 feet.
Oh. Well, then Coin is going to, grab their hand. The clutch style, like
Yeah.
hard.
Predator.
That. Yeah, Predator. And then move forward the 60 feet.
Alright.
Start it.
Everybody uses their dash action. The people see move 5, 10, 15. After about 15 feet, you all find that the floor gives away, and the people in front who have the highest initiative are the ones that are moving first. So Druck, Flitz, Ricky, and Kenna, since this pit can fit 4 people. The 4 of you fall into the pit. You each take.
I do have, so my fly ability allows me to hover. So
here's the thing.
Okay.
Flying
Go ahead.
creatures still fall the normal rate as normal creatures. You have to be flying to negate the falling stuff. I read it up in Xanathar's recently because we were going to get into some fucking shit in this place. So you actually have to be flying to avoid falling stuff.
In short, shut up and take your damage.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But that's the thing. I can hover though.
Yeah.
I have the hover ability.
but
Like
But you didn't specify you were hovering.
Okay.
Yeah. If you were walking, you can
Yeah.
fall. You can't start
Yeah.
hovering as a
Yeah.
reaction.
And if
Okay.
so, flying creatures they fall the 300 feet automatically, I think, or 300 to 500 feet automatically. If they continue to fall, they can use half their movement speed while they're falling to right themselves and stop falling. Yeah.
Works for me.
Fun facts. So, those 4 of you that fell in, which, 6. Take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And you also find out that there are hooked barbs at the bottom of the pit, and you each take an additional 10 piercing.
So that I do take damage from.
Yes.
Ow!
So that damage to Druck, Flitz, Ricky, Kenna.
Truck's almost at half health now.
Oh, wow.
So, Coin, your friends that you're holding on to, you and Dax are the only ones that don't fall in the pits. You two, you feel everybody else kind of just, like, fall. That's your turn.
So
Right.
it didn't.
Can I mean,
You've only used 15 feet of your dash action, so you still got 15. You got whatever your movement speed is left.
can I try and drag him out?
It'd be an
Try
action.
and help.
It'd be an action to pull somebody out.
Then I guess I'll try and use my action to pull one of them out. If I've only used 15 of them.
Sorry, the pits. They took 3d6 bludgeoning, so the pit's
30 feet deep.
30 feet deep.
If we were holding on to them.
Yeah, but they still fell.
So we didn't, like, us hanging on to
Okay.
each other didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We
Right,
essentially slipped out of each other's grasp.
Yeah, we started falling, and
Oh, there was no check for a slip
No.
grass? All right.
No.
Okay. Then I guess I just wave. 'Cause
that makes
I can
sense if you
do-
can't. Yeah, it makes sense if you
Yeah.
can't
And also
see
you
each
can't
other.
see anybody.
So yeah, you wouldn't know they were falling. Would have been like, whoop.
Well, this is terrifying.
Anything else? You have your actions and
Oh.
stuff. You just use your movement. 15 feet.
I.
You just can't see. And hearing perception checks are at disadvantage. But you definitely know people fell into something directly in front of you.
Oh, so I know they fell.
Yeah, at this point you can probably easily ascertain that they fell into
Or-
something.
Forward and down, going, ow!
I guess then I would. probably try and fly down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you fly to
Just
the
be
bottom,
a-
and you're standing. You can tell you're standing on spikes.
I mean, I probably wouldn't stop flying. Is that a thing?
It's 30
Can
feet
keep-
deep. So,
right.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't want to like stop on spikes.
Yeah, you can hover.
Yeah.
You can stay in the air and just flap your wings.
All right.
In the pit, however, you can see because the sand's not blowing into the pit.
Oh, good. Okay.
But looking up out of the pit, you can't see anything. It's still the blowing snow above the pit. So you can see Ricky, Kenna, Druck, and Flitz all prone in the pit, impaled on spikes.
Oh no.
They're like hooked, barbed spikes.
Ow!
I have good news. That
Yeah?
dull pain in my ass has been replaced by a sharp pain in my ass.
So then, as an action, I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing,
Cool.
and as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my Divine thing to give me back a second level.
Sounds good.
Prayer. So
Roll that healing for the pit friends.
here you go, friends.
Not to be confused with pit fiends.
Pit fiends.
Yeah.
The pit fiends.
We'll become those soon.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh no.
4.
Yay!
This character was not necessarily made for using his bard
The
spells.
wounds start to heal on the spikes.
You say bard spells?
I know some of us got caught up in just an improvisational song and really lost their rhythm, lost the.
I was
rhyme.
just like,
That's
did
okay.
Quoin take levels in bard when I wasn't
Maybe,
paying attention?
maybe.
Quoin is a
That'd
bard.
Be cool. A
Quoin
paladin
is actually a
bard?
10th level bard, 2nd level paladin.
You'll understand.
Yeah, Quoin, you can heal them and you can regain a spell slot.
Dope. I would have to make a perception check for something that I think I was going to ask. So never
Yeah, it's
mind.
an action to make perception checks. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking. You already said I'm looking up, and I can see the
Yeah.
sand coming across, but I can't see a bridge at all.
Nope. Just it's a 10-foot diameter pit, and you can probably ascertain there's probably more in this room, and they're interspersed in random spots.
All right.
Hence-
Uber trapped.
Yeah. Okay, that's Quoin. Dax is gonna show from above. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you can see. 30 feet deep. Dax is gonna step forward, walk down a little bit along the edge, and who looks the worst down there? Is gonna use an action to pull Druck off the spikes and into the pit.
There's a hearty spurt of blood out of Druck's ass.
As these barb hooks don't come out super nicely because they're hooked and curved, so they don't come out nice.
Oh yeah, how much did Quoin heal us by?
4.
4.
4? Okay. Just that.
All right, that's Dax's turn.
Not a lot.
Druck, you're placed back on top by Dax.
Wait, did you put us on the same side or the opposite side?
Think the opposite.
Alright, we have to keep everybody together. I can't do shit though. This is I'm out of my element.
I have an idea.
I also have an
Not
idea.
your turn.
You
Not
go
your turn. Not your turns yet.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'll do it on my turn.
Yeah.
A Druck ends his turn.
Okay. Flitz, you're prone on some spikes.
Ow! He's gonna try to like wrench himself free.
It hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll fly
But you
up.
can see
like-
everybody down here that's down here.
Yeah, he'll like hover up a bit, so he's like still on his back, but he'll like
Right himself. I don't think I have anything that I can do. No, I don't. He'll shit. There's not much that he can do at the moment, so he's gonna hang out for a second. He's gonna gather his bearings about him.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Ricky,
Okay.
prone, impaled on spikes.
Right. Okay. So Ricky's
Actually-
gonna spend.
Your slow fall, you wouldn't have fallen prone on the spikes. You would have landed on the spikes on your feet.
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
So you're standing up, impaled on spikes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna like make my way up out of the pit with my movement.
Okay, yeah. So then back to being blinded.
Yep. What I'm gonna do is with my action, Ricky is going to pull a rope out of his bag
Okay.
and then tie it around his waist
Yep.
and then drop it down the pit
Cool.
and then say, "Okay, I have an idea. Hang on to this. Don't I'm not gonna I'm gonna try and guide you." And then Ricky is going to try. What Ricky wants to do is drop prone, so he's crawling along the ground and can
Okay.
feel the ground in front of him. So if there's a pit, he'll stop.
Okay.
But then he's gonna stop at the top of the hole, waiting for everybody.
Okay, so you get to the top of the pit and you go prone?
But tied the rope and then drop prone. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Kenna, there is now a rope in the pit that you can see.
Cool. I'm gonna use the rope to help pull myself off of these frickin' spikes,
Okay.
and then using my 1 6th level spell slot, I'm going to cast Move Earth to coalesce all the sand in the room into a ladder so that we can climb out and also get the sand out of the air.
Don't think that's gonna work.
I can reshape dirt, sand, or clay in the area in any manner I choose for the duration.
say-
It's a
I did say-
6th level spell.
I also said it was dust initially. So
I feel
dust
like-
isn't dirt, dust is skin flakes.
Oh.
Only like 50%.
Let me look at this.
Does dust
level spell.
exist in D&D?
You can't reshape. You can reshape. You can raise your lower.
Basically, any loose, small rock forms.
Well, that bums me out.
But it's my 1 6th level spell.
Okay. The sandstorm stops, and you hear. Whoa! The room stopped. It
Well,
expired.
it's still windy, but I've taken all the at least dirt particles out of the air.
The room may have expired. Please create a new one. Well, that's stupid.
Oh. Was the floor sandy too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just taking all the nearby sand, dirt.
Interesting. Okay. Well, there's no.
Wait,
map.
what?
Clay.
There's
What
no
was the spell?
map. Move it.
Move Earth.
Damn, what is the area on that?
It's
Yeah.
a 40-foot cube.
Oh, it's
and
not
I
gonna
can
be,
move
it's not
it
gonna
every
be,
10
Oh, it's not
minutes.
the entire room then.
Yeah, it's a 40. So just in the area of the pit that
Well,
we're still in.
Regardless, this is gonna be impossible for me to figure out.
I just want to either get us out of
Sure.
the pit and then
You make
block
a
it off
ladder,
without
and the
falling again.
sandstorm stops, and you can hear screeching coming from areas of the room, nullifying the device in the center of the room, which is powered by the sand, and you can see dusty little creatures flying through the air. And we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna try to figure out why Owlbear won't load the maps anymore because the room expired, and we're gonna go from there. So we'll be back in 10 minutes with an encounter and some other stuff.
Oh,
See you
shoot.
soon, everybody. everybody, we're back. So, ignore the battle map for now because you don't really know what's happening yet. The blowing wind seems to lessen slightly because it is magically generated, causing the sand and dirt that was blowing around to relax slightly. Not as hard to see, no longer blinded, lightly obscured, perception check disadvantage, -5 to all passive perception. With the sand and dirt now relaxed, you can see pitfalls all throughout the chamber, and each pit is lined with hooked stone spikes at the bottom. On the northern wall of the chamber is a face-like opening similar to the one you encountered when you first entered this place. The mouth on this opening is currently closed, unlike the other one, and in the center of the room is a stone statue that's resembled the other statue humanoid figure you've seen throughout the chamber. It looks like this one is sitting on a pedestal that can be turned in clockwise or counterclockwise directions. However, as the storm is lessened, you see 7 little dusty flying creatures magically get conjured in the dust and attack, so I need everyone to roll initiative. Oh no, wait, never mind, it's still the same initiative count.
Oh yeah.
Can I use your action to do Mold Earth? And you're still in the
sure
pit.
did.
You're still
So
in
do
the
I get a
pit.
bonus action, or?
Yeah, but you're still in the pit and can't see anything.
Okay.
So, Kenna,
Mold-
Flitz, and Quoin are technically still in the pit.
Okay, so I molded earth to make a ladder to get out of here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use my movement to climb out of the pit.
Okay.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do. And it's like just 10 feet up.
30.
It's a 30-foot drop. Okay. That takes me all the way to the edge of the pit. And I just stay right where I am, but outside the pit.
Okay. Quoin.
I'm going to fly up with roughly 30 feet,
Okay, so it gets you to like the top of the hole.
which is just a 1/4 of my movement.
Yep.
Wink.
And you can see 7 of these flying dust creatures.
then I guess Quoin would say, "Come get a taste, dust mites." And then fly into the thick of them like a man on a mission.
Ricky's prone in the dirt as it starts to get like siphoned away, but not completely.
Actually, yeah, I think I'll probably actually. How close? Hold on. Let me look once. Let me gaze once more down that map. Yeah, so I was down in the hole, and then if we got Ricky right there, I think I'm gonna stand in front of Ricky.
Okay.
Make sure Ricky's cool.
Sure.
And and then just tack Dust Method A.
Sounds good.
Right on. But it's just a regular attack because no one's close enough.
Right.
All right. All right. How does a 29 taste?
That definitely hits.
All right. Okay, and there's right up 14 damage right into the snoot of that Dust Method.
It's looking real bad.
Cool. How about just a regular smite then?
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So that's 2d8 of the radiant damage of the radiant stuff. Another 4 radiant damage.
I believe that thing is gone.
So yeah, then it's okay. So then it's flying up, and this one's a slash, trying to get through and kind of like looking at the sword, thinking I get it, and then Quoin looks at his hand and just pink pink, and pulls it through the rest of the way. Just hits the top of the sword and pull it through as that one turns into dust and adds to the atmosphere, I assume.
Yeah, it adds to the blowing.
Oh
yeah, it explodes in a burst of dust. I need just Quoin, to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll do my best.
DC 10.
Okay. Total of 15.
You're not blinded.
Yay! Not blinded, gang.
Anything else?
Whee!
You can still move and attack more.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, then I am gonna use my second attack on that next one after I move 5 feet up to it. Give me 1 sec. I've got a couple of windows. I'm gonna do this one over here to the left.
Good. Yep.
All right, and then I'm gonna attack that guy with a regular attack. Here we go, friends. A boom. Muldrakjägerin. Second attack. Ooh. How does 16 taste?
Definitely hits.
Yay!
Just carving up Ven's favored foe.
Mm-hmm. This one is for Ven! So that's 16 regular damage.
Nice. It's looking real bad.
It's looking real bad.
Ricky's just like, oh, you mean Ven, the Mephit Slayer?
Anything else?
I'll save my these guys don't seem too hale and hearty, so I'll save some of these smites.
Alrighty. That's gonna bring
the
us
only paladin who saves their smites.
That's gonna bring us to method C and F. It sees an easy target lying on the ground. And it's going to come down with a claw attack into the prone Ricky.
Ah!
Oh, with advantage because you're prone.
Yep.
They have a +4 to hit. That's probably not going to go well. Natural 20.
You had to jinx it.
For a 24.
Damage?
No, to hit.
Oh, yes, that hits.
These are CR half creatures. We'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Ricky, you take 7 slashing damage.
Ow!
Just it's like claws into your scalp, and it's like gripping into your hair. Like it's gonna keep digging.
Stop it!
Method F. Where's that? Oh, that was Method F. Method C. 5, 10. It's gonna hover near this statue and attack Quoin. No, it's not. It's gonna exhale a 15-foot cone of blinding dust. 15-foot cone. I need everybody but Kenna to make DC 10 dexterity saves. Oh wait, no. Because Flitz is still in the pit. Everybody but Flitz and Kenna to make DC 10 dex saves.
23.
Alright. Do you make dex saves with disadvantage while you're prone?
Good question. Let me check.
I think you do.
From
Check.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Nothing about.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
Alright. So, yeah, you don't get blinded. You're too busy, like, swatting away at the one clinging into your
Yeah.
scalp.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Because if you're like prone, like a
Yeah.
fireball goes off, you're already kind of ducking and covering.
Yeah. Druck, what'd you get?
21.
Alright. Coin.
Muted.
Okay. You can add your shield's AC
Correct.
bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a target has to make.
Yep.
Again, only.
Dax
Okay,
got
cool.
an 18, so Dax is good.
Okay, so dex save. Oh, so I got a 21 plus
Yeah,
2,
you're
so
good.
23. Yeah.
Dax is going to
If an effect allows you to take half damage, you can use your reaction to
just go boom, leap the pit, and attack Dust Method B. I'm not
Boom.
gonna waste rages for these things. Huzzah! 19 to hit. 14 slashing damage to Mr. Bean. Second attack. Plus 11 to hit. 14 to hit. Hits. It's got 3 hit points. I imagine. Yeah, it's max damage. 19 slashing damage. That one's gone. And it explodes. I need Quoin and Dax to make DC 10 dex saves.
Do those other
Con
guys?
saves.
Do
No, they're
the
immune
do
to
the
that.
other? Oh, they're immune. Okay.
Yeah. I need con saves from Dex and Quoin.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said
No, yeah, con.
dex save. My bad. Con.
4
Dex
plus
con.
8, 12. Dax succeeds.
20.
You
And
succeed.
Dax is within 10 feet
Yeah,
of me,
Dax,
right?
Dax,
So-
Dax succeeded anyway. Without needing to add that fun little bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's another dust method down. If only Ven was here backing up these kills.
I
Yeah.
can cast a tidal wave and just done.
Destroys all of them in one go.
Yeah.
It's Dax's turn. Druck.
It turned into mud.
Mud. Then we turn to mud methods. Druck.
Alright, everyone back up. These things explode.
And he's going to use one of the charges of the Crimson Arc crossbow and aim at Dust Method G. I think I'm
Sounds
doing
good.
it right. You
Yeah.
can see my right.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's gonna bonus action steady aim on top of that.
Okay.
So, right. And do sharpshooter.
Sure.
So I'm pretty much using everything all at once right now. And one of the charges of the Crimson Arc crossbow. So here, let's see if we hit. That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Good. All right. That is 30 piercing damage.
Doesn't even need to make the save. It dies.
Okay.
It does explode, and no one's within the radius. Oh, is it?
Yep.
What's the radius on its explosion first? 5 feet. It's
All right. So here's the thing.
lightning arcs
Both-
towards the three
Yes,
of them.
both. Yes, the 4 of them.
Yeah,
I think.
it'd be 3. B,
But all
C,
4.
and D.
But that F is within 10 feet.
Oh yeah.
But also Quoin and Dax are within 10 feet.
So they have to make the saves too.
Yes. So all like Quoin, Dax, and all the methods need to make a con save.
DC 15.
Yes.
They also take the lightning damage as well.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. The bolts arc out to any creatures within 10 feet of the target. Each of these additional creatures take the lightning damage that the original target took.
Wow.
So they take the
Okay.
lightning damage that you dealt.
Cool. I haven't rolled the lightning damage yet, so let's do that.
What's the
That
saving?
30 was not including the lightning damage?
DC 15
was
con
not.
save.
On save. Okay.
Yeah, con save.
Or you're paralyzed if you fail. So Dax is paralyzed.
No.
And takes how much lightning damage?
21.
Nice. 9.
9 lightning damage. And Dax is paralyzed. And I
And I take
believe...
9 lightning damage as well.
No.
No, you don't take any
You
damage.
succeeded. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So Dax is just and then paralyzed. And 9 damage to the other methods in the vicinity. And they gotta make the con saves as well.
Yeah, con saves for all those methods.
Natural 1. 10. 4. 2.
Nice. They all fail. They're all paralyzed, and 9
Nine
damage to all of them.
9 lightning damage to B. B dies. It explodes. So Dax needs to make a con save. Paralyzed is just fun stuff. Yeah, okay, so just con save. Succeeds. So that one dies. C takes 9 damage and is paralyzed. Hasn't had a turn yet. And then... Oh no, F and C did have a turn. So both those ones are paralyzed. The one attacking Ricky's paralyzed. So the ones that are remaining are all paralyzed. That makes life easy. Alright. Cool.
Okay. Narrative breakdown. Druck's just like, everyone get back.
I think that was 2 of them that just died.
No.
Excellent. Anything else? That's everything.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's it.
That thing is paralyzed. I think it... I don't really know if I specified when that paralysis ends on the item. Till the end of its next turn. Oh, okay. So, at the end of this thing's turn, it's no longer paralyzed. Flitz. You're still in the pit.
All right.
I think.
Yeah. Flitz is going to rise up.
Okay. You see... Paralyzed. So, paralyzed, all the methods would have fallen prone. So they're all prone as well. Because they were flying. So they're all...
Damn it. That's not good.
So the one,
so it'll
the
be a
one's prone on
straight roll
Rick,
for.
Dust Move F is prone on Ricky's head.
Which one isn't paralyzed anymore? Which one looks like its wings are flitting about again? D?
Dust Move at D. But it's still
Okay.
prone, but it's still prone.
Yeah. He'll fly up, and so essentially D, C, and F attacks against them will be straight rolls with my Eldritch Blast because they're prone, which would be disadvantage.
Same with D.
and-
D's prone too.
Right. But because they're paralyzed, attack rolls against. Or am I thinking of the wrong thing?
You're thinking wrong. It's advantage no matter what because they're prone.
Within 5 feet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. I was thinking of something different. Okay.
Crits on those two though.
So-
C and F, any melee attacks on those two are crits. Within 5 feet.
Don't do melee attacks.
Is Eldritch Blast isn't it?
Actually, this is what he'll do. He'll fly over and he'll land here,
You're gonna land on
right
the
in the
statue.
middle of them. Yeah, he'll like do it right in the middle, and he is going to do. You watch as he
They
begins-
explode when they die.
Yeah, he doesn't know this. He was in the pit the whole time. He'll start spinning. He'll just use the momentum of the air to make a small tornado, and he begins to just cut with his hands in the air, and he's going to create spectral blades that sweep around me within 5 feet. So all... Ooh, Quoin, I'm sorry. It's a dexterity saving throw, or take 3d6
Okay, the
force
two
damage.
C and F automatically fail.
Sorry, I didn't realize that this was... You were still within 5 feet.
And Quoin needs to make a dex save too.
Yeah, it's a pretty high dex save. It's 18. Ooh, I rolled shit though. It is a sword spell though, so it doesn't do extra damage.
Okay, so sword burst to those two, they automatically fail.
So that is 7 force damage, or really poo damage on that.
Okay.
Is that a dex save?
It's a dex save, yeah. Dex save 18.
Didn't make it. Got a 16. So
The other
we'll
one,
take-
the other method fails.
Wait, don't you get
as
to
well.
add your shield's bonus to that since it's a dex save?
I do. So I did make an 18.
Okay. So,
I got two 18.
okay. So that is 7 force. I don't know if you... What happens with that, so...
Oh, if it's something that would give me that would have been 7 would have been half damage.
There is no... It's all or nothing.
Oh, I made an 18.
Where are you getting
Yeah,
this,
perfect, yeah.
Where are you getting this bonus to your dex saves with the shield?
The master?
Shield Master feat.
Shield master
right,
feat.
yep.
If you aren't incapacitated, you add your shield's AC bonus to a dex saving
That
throw.
only target you.
Oh.
Oh,
So you wouldn't have gotten
Oh.
the 2 bonus.
all right. So
Okay.
16.
So he takes... Sorry. It was 8 on force damage. I can't do math.
8? Okay,
Sure.
then all the methods done.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's 6 plus 1 plus 1. I was just, blanking out.
Alright, all the methods are done.
I'm
And
sorry.
they all explode. But I'm not going to worry about the blindness because it only lasts for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Flitz will take the blindness because he probably wouldn't. If it's a con save, he's probably not going to be able to make it for 3 different ones.
Make 3.
Sure. Oh, just kidding. I made 1. Made
18.
I
19,
lied. I
18?
averaged 18, 19,
Okay,
18.
you're not blinded.
so-
But that is the end of the encounter. The one that was on Ricky explodes directly on Ricky's head. But
Is it gone?
that is that.
Sorry. He'll like stop spinning.
We're out of the initiative. You just got a closed door on the northern wall and this statue that looks like it can be turned.
Dax, are you alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Shrugs.
The lightning. Yeah.
Coin's looking through the ear hole of his helmet because it's.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm sorry. He'll try to like help him fix it. He'll prestidigitate. Not like that's gonna help with wounds.
How's the sand?
Yeah.
That is still blowing around.
Which way is the statue? Which way is the statue facing?
It's currently facing to the south.
South.
And there's a big stone face on the northern wall with its mouth closed.
Should we turn it north to face the face?
And it looks like the statue can be turned in both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise.
This probably means something, right?
We could at least, move it counterclockwise to begin with. And we'll see.
He'll use telekinesis to shift the statue to the east. So it's facing the east. If we're looking at the map, it would be facing the right, yeah.
Okay.
For us.
You turn it east. The sand seems to lessen again. It's blowing around.
He'll shift it to the north. So the face
Okay.
is facing the face.
It lessens a little more.
He'll do it again. So it's facing the
Okay.
west.
The sand stops blowing, and the stone face on the wall opens its mouth wide, and you can see a corridor leading beyond.
We'll kind of give Quoin a little fist bump. Good call.
Yeah.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, how's everybody looking?
I'm like a little.
I'm all right.
I'm like a little.
I'm
I
fine.
got a bit of ouchies on me, but
Yeah.
perhaps we could. I mean, are we on a? Do we have a strict time schedule? Can we take a breather?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. We did just find a dead body of someone who seems to be attuned to the earth. So I don't know how far behind we are in there. I didn't check the bodies for damages or like how recent they had died. So I don't know, Drake. I can't make that call. If we need a rest, we can take a rest. Or we can attempt to, but I'd much rather do it outside of this room. Beyond the face.
Right. Yes. Kind of still focusing on that thing. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can move it around, but if
the spell would end because there's no earth in here anymore to play with.
but it's a 2-hour
Yeah,
concentration.
but there's no more earth to play with in here, so you can still concentrate on the spell. There's just no earth to play with.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just keep it with the current effect of the
he'll
sandwire.
Call the drift globe to him,
Okay.
tuck it under his arm as he's going to carry it, and he'll wander north into the mouth.
Okay. Just a long corridor.
Okay.
Quoin
Maybe.
follows.
All right. Let's rest in this long corridor then. How's that sound?
As you get into the corridor, you can see there's a dead body lying on the ground, the same tattoo on the wrist.
Let's yeah, I think we do need a I feel like we need a rest. I don't want. Yes.
What do you think killed this one?
We can ask it.
Oh, we can just look at the body. It's a spell, unless you could do that to whenever.
Let's do both.
Yeah, I can cast this at will.
Since his
Oh.
body's more intact, kind of, what's your, make a medicine check. Quoin, you can make a medicine check too, since you do occasionally treat some
I do.
wounds.
26.
I do. Alright, medicine. Ooh, I do have, and I have proficiency in that.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Okay.
Aw.
Kind of, this person's been dead probably about 15 minutes.
Oh, we are not far behind them. They died. This dude died about 15 minutes ago.
Listen up, gumshoes. You're hot on the trail.
Uh-oh.
We are like literally hot on. Druck is literally hot on this trail.
All right. Fine.
And he's gonna he's gonna take some what has he got here? Yeah, that sword in his ass, he's just gonna patch it up real quick. Flavor wise, nothing is actually happening other than him just going and getting ready to proceed forward.
Could I get like a little boost? Does anybody have a spare
I got
spare
you.
slot? All right, spare,
You got a
spare
coin?
spell slot.
Yeah.
Please.
All right.
Quoin is going to take the flat of his sword. Just give you sword, and then give you a small pat on the bum, like a flat of the sword, and that's going to use a slot of cure wounds,
Excellent.
and that's going to give you
Oof.
2.
Uh,
Not a healer, friends.
Dax is just gonna get
then,
Flitz.
then,
Dax
then I
is
can
just-
also.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You want to use it? I understand.
It's up to you.
I feel bad because I was like, haha, what a fun. Oh, I'm sorry. That was so. I hit you with the blade part. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here, just I guess I don't know where you're at health wise, but I'm gonna go ahead and
lay on hands.
I was creeping at half.
Oh,
pretty close to half health.
And your total is what?
73.
73. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay on hands I'll lay on hands 30.
Oh, yeah, that brings me back to full.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank
it does boost you up to full. So 32.
Yeah, I'm at
gets you
full.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that passed?
Yeah.
Or-
So 30. That would have put me. You could keep 6.
then
So 24.
24. I will lay on hands for 24.
Cool. Dax is in the
And-
process of pulling out a potion of healing and just puts it back.
Oh, thank you. I feel better.
Good,
I've
you-
healed up.
Gotta save those potions for when someone goes down.
No.
You said. We said 15 minutes. You said that his body's been dead.
Yeah, roughly.
Any, nothing. I'm assuming nothing left on the bodies either. Like
No, this person's been
Yeah.
picked clean too.
figured.
Wow. They must have looted very quickly.
Can he? He's gonna try to remember what the symbol.
They're also lying face down.
He doesn't really care about that. He
Okay,
wants
cool.
to see the symbol and he wants to focus on the symbol.
It's like just like a floating piece of rock.
Yeah, just a floating piece of rock. That's what I thought. But he wants, just in case he'll do research later.
Okay.
If he needs to.
Now that you're getting a good look at like this tattoo, this time around you're getting a good look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You swear it's not actually a part of the skin.
What does that mean? Like it's lifted, raised?
Yeah, it looks like it's maybe barely just touching the top of it, like the first layer.
Can he try to telekinesis and pull the tattoo?
Roll me a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, a d20 plus my spellcasting modifier, so that's a +6. So let's see. God, I'm rolling ass. 14.
14.
Not bad.
You pull on it. Nothing happens.
Okay.
The arm
That's
just
weird.
lifts up and on the ground.
Seems like it's embedded in the skin a bit. It's not actually a tattoo. It's more of a, I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Does this matter? Should we get moving or?
Yes. No. I was just testing to see. It's fine. We can go, and he'll begin to move.
Flitz, are you sure?
Yeah. I think it'll be okay. It wouldn't come loose, and I tried to use the, lift up venturing.
You're supposed to say. I'm just. You're off.
I am a little bit. Yes.
He's gonna kind of squat down and get like right up in you.
Yes.
Right up in your face. Sorry.
I didn't want to say anything. I
Phrasing.
tried to move past it. I
Phrasing.
saw Caleb's face, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Context.
Nope.
Right.
Are we seriously not doing phrasing anymore?
Flitz. We've been traveling together for a while now.
Yeah, like 3 weeks.
Yes. You aren't taking us to be sacrificed or anything right now, right?
No, I promise.
I'm just saying.
No, I wouldn't.
You're being off.
I'm off because I'm nervous. The end result of the culmination of what we're doing will have consequences on both sides if we succeed or if we fail, and I don't want to fail. But I'm scared we're going to fail because there's others working against us now.
Just gonna take his non-dragon paw, I guess it would be this one,
And just put it on your shoulder.
His fingers drape to like his back of his like lower back. Big ass hands. Yes.
Everything's gonna be fine. Even if we die, things will be fine.
Well. Okay. You say so.
Flitz,
And it kind of.
your bottle shakes more violently than it has before.
Try to tighten it up a little bit, and with the globe, he'll he'll kind of pat Druk on the chest a little bit, and he'll scurry around and begin to move forward again. We need to go.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lead the way.
He'll tell the Driftglobe to follow close.
Okay.
So he's like a little beacon. He's like a little Sims character with a Driftglobe over his head.
And you're running.
He's moving with a quickness now.
Druk's just gonna lean back to Ricky and just be like,
All right, we gotta keep an eye on him. He's not making the best, You see it too, right?
I'm just kind of here for. I'm along for the ride. I don't. Whatever you guys say.
All right, stay close.
Flitz, as you race ahead, you're racing past numerous caved-in corridors. It looks like they've been caved in recently and deliberately. And stumble into a natural cavern built under the temple. And built in this region is a large stone bridge suspended over what seems like an incredibly deep chasm filled with swirling, almost tornado winds. You can make out the floor of the chasm about 100 feet down. In the center of the bridge is a tall tower about 300 feet in height and is made of smooth white stone with a large blinking blue beacon at the top that looks like it's on the verge of fracturing, and you can hear noises of like hammers and things hitting it. The bridge appears to be about 100 feet long. It has no handholds or sides or railings, and it appears like one misstep and you'd fall over the side. But that's when you notice the severely broken and battered body of a Goliath man in furs being tossed around the chamber by these winds and smashing against almost every solid surface. The body is then tossed upwards and is gruesomely impaled on a stalactite, suspended from the cavern ceiling about 300 feet up. To the right where you're standing is a bit of a reprieve from the wind in a cluster of stalagmites where you can see a small campsite was set up maybe a few minutes ago. About like 15 minutes ago. There appears to be 3 impressions in the dust where people sat down and kind of just didn't sit too long.
We'll wait for the others.
They'd catch up pretty instantly.
Yeah. Who's gonna? They'll describe the body that was flying around and got impaled and stuff. So it looks like the winds are whipping around this room as well.
Yeah, like tornado strength. Yeah.
Okay.
So, are both the earth stuff and the wind stuff bad? What's going on?
That isn't good. You hear the hammering? I don't think
Ting,
that's good.
Ting,
I don't think that's good.
And with every hit, you can see the beacon on top of the crystal-like beacon on top of this tower fracture a little bit more.
The hammering though, what do you think's doing that? Is it the people we're here to rescue?
No, I don't think so. We haven't seen any gnomes. Maybe? I'm not sure.
Fractures more.
Shit. What do you think?
I don't know. This is your area of expertise. You know, all the elemental shit.
It's gonna be a struggle getting to the tower safely, I think. If we just...
Druk's gonna polymorph into an owl and try to do a recon of the situation to see what's hammering, who's hammering,
as you fly
all this type of thing.
Okay, so the tornado winds are in the entire chamber and they do cover the bridge, so you would be flying into the tornado winds. So,
Let's go!
So I need you to make a strength check, or a
Okay.
strength. Yeah, DC 15 strength check using the owl's modifiers.
Oh, okay. I'll roll d20. With the owl modifier. -4. That's wait. 7?
Okay, fails. Roll a d6.
Oh no.
Four.
4. You're thrown. Roll me a d100.
Okay.
Is there a world? This is probably happening too fast
This is
for me to
happening
try and help.
instantaneously. Yeah.
41.
41. You're thrown 41 feet towards the tower. What's your fly speed?
60.
You can attempt to use half your movement to. Oh, you wouldn't have half of your movement left.
Hmm?
You can attempt to use half your movement to stop from falling because the wind's through you
Okay.
at the tower.
Okay.
Okay, so you're thrown 41 feet towards the tower.
Okay. Do I see anything?
No. You see a tower. The tower's 300 feet up. They're 300 feet tall. You're nowhere near the top. The wind.
All right,
As soon as
hold
you
on.
flew into
Hold
the.
on. I'm gonna need a like a refresher on
Sure.
what the actual environment is.
It's
here,
a
then.
massive open cavern filled with tornado strength winds. You polymorphed into an owl, flew into the winds.
Yeah,
The bridge is
w-
100
okay.
feet long. I'm getting there. The bridge is 100 feet long. Tower's in the middle of the chamber. And you flew towards it to do recon. And the tornado winds take up the entirety of the chamber except for this little reprieve where you're all standing in. And the
Okay,
winds
so
through
it's
you.
a circular like cavern,
Yeah.
cylindrical almost, I guess, with like whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a bridge to a thing
Yeah, it's a 100-foot long bridge.
that we can see.
Yeah.
Okay. And just going like straight up so we are standing in like a doorway, and then there's like, because when you say tornado like winds, you mean like there's a bunch of dust and stuff in the air that's making it you can't see it.
You can see
the bridge.
You can see. I said you can see the bridge, and you can see the tower that the bridge leads to.
Yeah.
And you went flying to do recon, and the winds threw you 41 feet forward.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. Let's be clear. I'm not arguing that at all. I'm just
I
trying to
have no
figure
idea
out
what you're trying
what
to say.
I'm trying to figure out what it like what I actually know and can see. 'cause
Nothing,
if,
because
like,
your flight got
none of
disrupted
that
by
is-
your flight got disrupted by the tornado winds. So you didn't see anything. You got thrown 41 feet forward. So your flight got interrupted and you're falling, and then you used your half of your movement to right yourself. So you're currently hovering.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we see a 100-foot bridge
Yes.
over
A
just
chasm.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you. Answers my question. Asked and answered. Awesome. So just, I mean, like, I'll take general chasm.
Yeah.
Great.
Is there? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Is there enough, loose like dirt and clay and sand, that I could create, almost like stone fence posts that we could like pull
No.
ourselves along like
No.
we're hikers?
No.
Aw.
It's all stone. It's stone and little bits of like pieces of dust flying around.
Okay.
I think
Could I cast stone to mud? No. I don't have this spell.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I don't mean to toot my own horn here. I think I'm the strongest flyer in the group currently.
Probably, yeah.
Especially if the winds.
Creatures with non-magical flight have to make strength saving throws anytime they attempt to
Right.
fly on a turn.
What were we seeing fracture?
A beacon-like crystal at the very top of the tower.
Okay, so we can see a tower through these winds, through this tornado.
There's nothing obscuring anything. It's just
windy. Yeah.
We just can't
Oh,
see the top of the
I thought-
tower. We can't see the very top of like
you
what's
just
happening
can't see what's happening
directly
at
up
the tower
top.
because of the angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
It's like-
tents are at the bottom of the chasm?
There
Yeah,
are
they
no
were just
tents.
to the right.
It's like a little makeshift site where people were sitting for a bit. It looks like.
Oh,
it was-
okay. So when you say
yeah.
camp, okay, not like tents camp. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like there was maybe like a little alcove. You know this word, alcoves? Like a small alcove where you could get a little bit of
Okay.
a respite, and then they maybe got too comfortable and got sucked up into it. At least the
Okay.
Goliath that was described as we came in got all fucked up on that ship. Or maybe this is, or maybe they tried, and attempted to get up in here too.
Regardless,
So,
is Druck still flying in the tornado winds?
Oh, okay.
I mean, if he doesn't fly, he's gonna just fall and die. So
Okay,
I
make
mean,
another
yes.
strength check.
Just
Minus
just
4 to whatever
Oh,
this
no.
is. So -1.
Okay, roll a d6 and then a d100.
so to be clear, are we still getting that bonus to our flying in these caverns as well that Flitz and I experienced
Yeah, you would be.
as we came in? Awesome.
548.
You're thrown downwards towards the bridge 48 feet and you'd hit the bridge.
Is there
Okay,
any
how much damage do I take?
48 feet, 5 to 10?
6, 8, 12.
13.
Okay.
Is there any way I can support Druck as a
Druck's
flyer?
too far out. Druck's like 40 feet out.
I also just polymorph back into Druck on the bridge.
Which has
after
no
smacking the ground.
handholds or railings. And
Oh,
Druck's
damn.
Druck's about 40 feet out on the bridge.
Oh shit! There's the bridge of Khazad-dûn.
Yeah. And
is-
that was how much damage,
13.
Justin? Okay, so I take 12.
Does it look like the bridge? Does it look like him being out there with the winds are like making it a hazard?
He'll blow off the side
like-
if he... Yeah, the winds were constantly... You have to make strength saves when you're in the winds, and you'll...
Oh, okay.
for
Alright,
strength
so I'm
saves.
prone on this bridge.
Yeah.
Winds.
Prone on the bridge. We'll get back to you. Just trying to see what everybody else is doing.
Is the wind magical or is it like
You
natural for
don't
this area?
You don't know.
What's on the other side of the bridge again?
A tower.
The tower.
Right. Is there like an opening, or
No.
is it just the solid face of the tower?
Just tower.
So.
And a doorway at the bottom.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, is it just like it goes up to a solid wall? Is there a reason to cross the bridge? Okay.
I mean, you can see more details if you're closer to the tower, but you can make out
Right.
just a door.
That's
Like
what I was
there's
trying to
a
do.
hole there.
I know,
Okay.
and there's
All right.
winds.
Okay. All right. Quick question for because the bridge is 100 feet long.
100 feet long.
Okay. Is the wind blowing like a clockwise or a
No, it's
counterclockwise
erratic.
direction?
No set
Oh,
direction.
okay, so it's just, like,
That's why
buffeting in
that's why
every
I was getting Druck to roll d6s.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay.
Okay. I was mostly asking because I'm like, can Ricky just like run along
Alright,
the
this
safe
is
side of the
taking
bridge?
Some time, so Druck, make me another strength check.
Wait, what's taking time?
No one's doing anything, so Druck, strength check.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, we're asking clarifying questions. No
14.
time has passed.
Druck,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Great. So, okay, if we're trying to get into the action, 'cause it seems like we are, then I guess Quoin's gonna try and also make a run for that door with a dash.
Are you
'Cause,
flying
I mean,
or
if we're
just
doing
moving?
moving. Oh, absolutely gonna try and fly if I can move
Okay.
240
Yeah.
feet in 6
So
seconds.
just make
conceivably,
a
I'm
make a strength check as soon as you start to fly.
right on. Sorry, that's a strength check.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah! I get advantage on athletics
Oh, it was okay.
if it's athletics check. Yeah, if it's a
That's
strength
a-
check,
yeah,
that's
if it's
different.
athletics, I have proficiency.
So
with
that is a
so.
15.
Okay.
So no,
Coin-
sorry, 16.
Okay, so Coin, you get to with your dash, you get to the other side of the bridge.
Oh hell yeah.
And Druck,
Cool.
you just didn't get blown off the side, but you still have your movement and everything too, Druck.
Great. Then I'm gonna post up in the door and try and like
Okay.
be ready to try and.
When you get to the door, you're out of the winds.
It's
Great.
a 40-foot bridge, right?
It's 100.
100
100.
foot.
100-foot bridge. Okay.
And Druck, you still have
I-
your movement. You still have your movement from lying on the bridge. You can still do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm trying to figure out like how everybody else is gonna get across this thing without getting yeeted into the abyss.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't know.
Can I grab? Does somebody else have a 50-foot rope?
I do. It's still
Alright.
actually tied to me.
All right. Hey Ricky, how strong are you?
Not.
All right. Who else? Hey Dax. Ricky, can I have your rope? I'm gonna tie the 2 ropes together to make it a 100-foot rope. Give one end to Dax. And I'm going to oh shoot, I should have looked at a strong creature. Okay.
Wait.
I'm-
What if? What if Dax? What if I do? What if
Oh,
you
yeah,
do the
you're
100
very
feet of rope to
fast.
me?
Yeah.
You give it to me. I will beeline for the other side. If Dax holds onto it. If I go flying
Yeah.
off, Dax can then just like reel me back in.
Mm-hmm. But if you get to the other side, then we have something to grab onto.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So tie off the rope to make a 100-foot rope tied to me.
Okay.
Between
And
Dax
then
and
Ricky's,
Ricky.
and then Ricky's gonna go Sonic the Hedgehog sprinter start and
Yeah.
zip zoom across.
Okay, so you're running
Gotta
across.
go fast.
Druck's lying 40 feet middle of the bridge. Are you doing anything along the way?
Hopping over him,
Okay.
I guess.
Make an athletics check as you step onto the bridge, though.
Okay.
With advantage because you're tied off.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
This could do. We can too. Thank you for advantage. Didn't help. 11.
Oh
Okay, roll a d6.
no!
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no!
5.
5. You just fall down on the bridge.
Ow.
Keep going, Ricky!
Alright, Druck, you doing anything, or are you still laying in the middle of the bridge?
Did Ricky get close enough to get the rope to reach Druck?
No.
But he said right as he started. So
Druck, you do
Oh.
anything?
I just- boom.
Do you have anything on your person that would help you, like, in terms of, like, equipment?
No.
Any pittance?
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, I do, but I don't have a hammer to hammer in the pittance. So, oh wait, I do have a hammer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that shit. I don't need it. I can actually, if it's an athletics check, I can just walk across this blade. Like I could just straight up walk across it, not have to worry.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Roll that shit.
I don't even. I mean,
Well, what's
I'll
it?
roll it, but it,
Enlighten us.
yeah, I got
don't
a
know what you're talking
10. I got a 10 because of reliable talent. So
Oh, yeah.
16.
about. Oh, well,
Listen.
yeah, well, if I knew that, you could have just crossed the bridge. Yeah, you can just cross
Exactly.
the bridge.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah,
Druck's
we
just
didn't.
like,
We
oh.
didn't know.
Nobody-
Yeah,
But
But
enlighten us.
you were
Yeah.
saying strength checks, not athletics checks.
It's
So
still
I
It's
didn't-
still an ability check.
So I was rolling.
But you don't
I
have
know.
expertise in strength checks yet. It's specified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay,
a.
yes, that's on me.
Yeah.
But let's
It's all good.
relax.
No, that-
Everything's fine.
Keep moving
Yeah.
forward.
So, Druck, you also get to the other side. Who else is attempting to cross?
High five from Quoin.
The rest of you waiting for me to get the rope across?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna stand up and try continuing to move.
Or actually, how close are you still, Ricky?
I
Right at
don't
the
know.
beginning.
Ricky got
Zero?
right onto the bridge.
Okay.
About 100 feet to go.
Yeah, I'll
Wait.
I'll stand up and then go back.
Yeah. If you come back, I'm gonna give Ricky guidance.
Okay, Ricky,
Okay.
start of your turn, athletics check.
Oh, okay.
Because you're on the bridge.
Actually, since Dax goes, can Dax just like reel me back in? Prone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that way, like, I can at least like start and to go. All right.
Yep.
So then, if Dax reels me back in, I'll get up, wait until I have my full movement, and don't use my use half my movement to stand up. Take
Yep.
take a breather, and then I'm gonna try and sprint across again.
Okay, athletics check.
All right. We can't do. My roll guidance.
With advantage because of the rope still.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, plus that guidance. That is a 19.
You get across as
There
well.
we go.
Yay!
Okay.
Then Coin seeing the rope and going, Oh, would like to help hold the rope as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
With
Is
my
there anything
big-
we can tie it off to on the other side?
There's a door handle.
Does it look sturdy
Oh.
enough to tie off a rope to?
Yeah.
And also,
Alright.
we've got a couple buff
Yeah.
boys
Yeah,
on
there's
the
3
other
people
side.
over
We
there.
got
Oh yeah, but if Dax starts flying like a kite, I think we're all gonna go with.
Yeah,
Dax has a plus
At-
9 to athletics.
That's true.
yeah. Dax
That
is
is
probably
awesome.
gonna make it across, but just in case,
Right. So
you should
yeah, we
both
can,
hold on to it.
we'll tie off the rope and then also hold on to it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna start running across, holding onto the rope.
Athletics check. With advantage.
Okay, the first one is a 12.
Okay.
Second one is another 12.
Okay, roll a d6.
Shit.
Were you tied to the rope too or no?
I
Good
don't
thing.
think we have enough
Okay.
length to tie off each other.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you're. Unless
2.
we do.
2? You're thrown... Okay, roll a d100. You're thrown up towards the ceiling.
Oh, shit.
It's 300 feet up.
34.
You're thrown 34 feet upwards.
Okay.
And you're
Am I
You're
currently...
currently technically falling upwards.
Okay. I still have my action, though?
Yeah.
We are getting incredibly lucky with the directions on this.
Yeah. Oh,
What
shoot.
kind is Ken still holding onto the rope?
No, they got blown straight upwards.
No, I got yanked off the rope.
Well, the rope's not tied off to anything on the other end.
No,
so
it-
wouldn't it just go with them?
No, Dax is holding it. It's tied between Dax and you
Oh.
guys.
Oh, I thought the point was you just hang
No.
on to it, and then
No.
like if you get blown away, you just still have the rope.
No.
No.
It's like a
Oh.
tightrope.
Yeah.
Like
like a
okay.
safety for when you're rope climbing.
Gotcha.
Let me look at my improved wild shape real quick.
So, I mean, might I suggest if, I couldn't suggest this to anyone.
Oh, wait.
Never mind. Because I was going to say, I was thinking of a technique that could help, but I'm on the
Could
other side.
I'm 34 feet away.
34 feet in the air.
Okay.
So you're at the start of the bridge, 34 feet in the air.
Would I be able to Misty Step to 5 feet just above the bridge and reach out for the rope again? Or like 30 feet back down to hold on to the
you
rope?
could Misty Step 30 feet back down and grab onto the rope, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. And Misty Step's a bonus action, so your action would be to grab the rope again.
And I'm
Cool.
gonna hold back onto that rope.
Okay, Dax is still going to hold onto the rope. Yeah. Flitz, you doing anything?
Watching this shit go down. Flitz is kind of like he's been staring at the top of the tower and he's kind of like stunned for a bit. Not really sure what to do. He is going to, seeing the rope is there, he's going to take he's going to do the very Mulan move of where she went on the pole, and he's going to take the Phoenix cloak and throw it over the edge and wrap it around his arms so that he has like, even if he gets blown off, he's like hooked with the cloak, and he is going to use his bonus action to the elemental gift of flight, and he's going to start just flying across using that.
No saves. Because it's magical flight.
Fuck. Oops. But he will keep on going until he gets to Kenna, which I think Kenna was
Right at the start.
close to the start. Seeing that he's not being affected by the wind, can he give Kenna the cloak to see if that'll like try to help her? He'll spend his action to do that, to get it on her instead of him.
They.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
The cloak. What's the cloak?
It's the Phoenix cloak. It's his.
It's just a mundane cloak.
Yeah. So it's more just it's that Mulan moment of where she climbed the tower with the weights, but it's more of keeping where it's not just relying on your hands.
Okay, yeah.
She has
sure.
2 fists full of cloth to keep her kind of bound,
Okay.
or them, sorry. And then Flitz will fly 30 feet. He can't go that fast.
Okay.
He'll be
Seeing-
spending a couple rounds.
Seeing people, seeing everybody struggling and stuff, Drux is gonna walk back out there and try to help out.
Okay.
You know,
check.
like
You don't need to roll. Because reliable talent. Yeah. Okay. You're out there.
So yeah, he's just gonna hold on to anybody that looks a little weak in the knees, so to speak, regarding all of this.
All right. Kenna, you're back down on the bridge, so you can make another athletics check with advantage because you got back onto the rope.
That's an 18.
Succeeds, so you can move forward your movement speed.
Okay, sweet.
So 30
and then
feet.
do I use another spell? Could I dash, or was the athletics check my action?
No.
I'm gonna action dash.
Okay, so you're 60 feet out on the bridge. You're 40 feet from the end.
Really, like the only person struggling.
Flitz, you're continuing to fly.
I'll action dash, so he'll be 90 feet, so he'll be 10 feet away from.
And Druck is still
others.
walking out there to grab Kenna.
Yeah, Druck is going to meet Kenna. Yeah, he's like rushing out there to grab them.
While you're walking,
like
in the opposite
making sure they're.
While you're walking in the opposite direction, can you give me a perception check?
Yep. 23. No, sorry.
So,
it's a 27.
So-
Or no, sorry. I am so sorry.
No
It's a
worries.
22.
a lot of stuff going on. So, right just above the opposite side of the bridge where you all started, you can see a glowing little crystal that seems to be where the winds are coming from. Right above the opposite side of the bridge where you all started. And the winds seem to be magically channeled from that.
So,
Only-
above the door?
Only
above
Druck
the
sees
door?
it. Above the
Oh.
archway that you all started on the opposite side from.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, the winds seem to be getting channeled from that and pushed outward.
Yeah. It's too bad that ranged attacks are negatively affected by winds. Otherwise, I would probably take a shot at that. But
I will say crossbow technically doesn't fire any bolts though.
oh, the Crimson Arc crossbow.
It
That's
doesn't
true.
really, doesn't
It
actually
fires
fire
like a.
ammunition.
That's true.
So I'd probably
If
roll
it-
against. I'd probably
if
say
it-
that it wouldn't be affected by strong
If it
winds.
okay, so I would be kind of aware that it's
Yeah.
not really affected.
I
by
hadn't
the
thought
wind.
about that until now because it's actually not ammunition; it just shoots magic. And Eldritch blasts aren't really affected by winds either, or fire bolts.
Yeah, if I see that and it's looking like that's what's causing all of our problems,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking shoot that.
Okay, make an attack roll.
All right. Wah! 24 to hit.
Roll damage.
Okay. And not the best, not the worst. That's a total of 15 damage.
Okay, the gem shatters, and the tornado winds instantly stop.
I found it.
Flitz is gonna start flying up.
Okay. You get about 30 feet up and you hit, or you get more than that. You get about 50 feet up, and you hit like a barrier. But from your height, you can see people dressed in furs like the other people, two people, hammering away on this gem, and it's near the point of being destroyed.
Can Quoin fly up 50 feet?
Yeah, you hit a
to
barrier too.
Flitz? Yeah, just there. And be like, do you need to get up there now?
Mm-hmm. Tell the others.
I mean, actually, I wanted to put a hand on him and Misty step up 90
Okay,
feet.
you two do not teleport through the barrier.
Oh.
Okay, that didn't work.
What is happening?
I don't know. He's gonna fly back down and try
So
to.
you two like go to do it. It's kind of like when a bird hits a window. It's like, boom.
Yeah. Oh no, we totally got rocked.
Yeah.
The mist just slipped. Ow.
My feelings.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go through the tower. He's gonna yell to the group.
All right, let's go, everyone.
Kick in the door to the tower.
Okay, who's kicking in the door? Well, first of
Can
all,
I
hold on.
telekinetic
First off, hold on.
thrust?
Sorry. Around a door of stone sits at the base of the tower. You can see what appears to be scorch marks on the ground in front of the tower in the shape of lightning bolts.
What?
Look, see if there's like anything that lightning bolts would have come from.
Doesn't look like it.
Then Quoin is going to cast on himself with a concentration spell. Quoin is going to cast.
Oh, forgot to mention, Druck. When you destroy that gem, you get your movement speed gets doubled. Not a fly speed. Your like walking speed gets doubled.
Oh,
Damn.
it's already passed.
Zoomies.
Quoin is going to cast.
Druck is like fucking.
Everybody
good.
What's Quoin trying to do?
Sorry, Gabe.
I was gonna cast protection from energy,
Yeah.
lightning,
Yeah.
and just Jean-Claude Van Damme that door open.
Okay. Boom! As you kick the door open, a lightning bolt spell goes off. I need everyone to make DC 15 dex saves.
Oh, everyone? Oh, damn.
Everyone.
Damn.
Unless your thing prevent. Yeah.
Oh no, it's just me.
Yeah.
Are we within, Are we within 10 feet of Quoin?
I'll say yeah, because you're closer at the base of the tower, right?
Yeah.
Just for sake, yeah.
So +1.
I mean, yeah. I'm curious what the range of the
26.
explosion is too. So.
Just a bolt.
That
of
was gonna be an
lightning.
18, then it's spun and made a 4.
It's the lightning bolt spell.
Oh, it's along the
Yeah.
length of the bridge.
Along the length of the bridge.
Nice.
We.
Alright. That is
17.
so anyone who got below a 15 takes 33 lightning damage.
Oh, Ricky.
Anyone who succeeded takes 16 lightning damage. Quoin, I think you would take only 8 because of your spell you cast.
That's
Protection
true.
from. Yeah.
So 33
And
to those who
then-
failed, 16 to those who passed. Oh, I
Sorry,
forgot to do
he's
and
the
I
one
get
who-
I get to avoid it altogether, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Dax
Pretty good.
takes 16 lightning damage. The door is open, and as you kick the door
Sliding.
open and I'll get zapped by lightning, momentarily just kind of stunned by it. That's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Ooh.
So much happening.
That was a 4th level lightning bolt.
As we go in, can I ask a question?
Oh, of course,
I know.
yeah, yeah.
Or I could wait. until
No, you can
next
ask,
week.
that's
But
fine.
I'm so curious.
You can ask.
Is it built like a lighthouse, like stairs on the outside of the tower?
No, interior.
Sorry. That's what I meant. Interior, but
Yeah.
if
Like
this
a-
were I
Around
can't
the
describe
in-
it very well.
yeah,
But yes,
the round
interior,
the-
but
Sort of spiral staircases, but you can't see all the way up.
okay.
Uh,
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Caleb,
Thank you.
did you succeed on that saving throw?
Yes.
Took 8.
You can use your reaction to take no damage.
No, I can't. I'm not the only one targeted by the spell. Oh,
No, that's different.
Oh,
That's
right.
a different bullet point.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
are subjected to an
Yes,
effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, which you did, interposing
bonus-
your shield between yourself and the source of the effect.
Okay. Sorry. I'm still learning about
I'm here
shield
for you,
math.
bro. I'm here for
Okay.
you.
It's
That's
almost
very-
like the feats don't have the whole feat, and all like your features aren't fully in the snippet. You
Yeah.
have to click on the stuff
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I've been.
That's rough.
It's been a journey.
So
Yeah.
you can heal that 8 lightning damage that you didn't take.
Yay!
I done did it.
I
But
did it.
that's we'll end the session for the week. We'll come back with the rest of this weird tower.
Hmm.
Druck's movement speed's double to like 100 something.